at the very core of Rogue is the idea of getting out of line. That is to say, you don't need to follow the plan laid out in front of you. You don't have to fit in, and you don't have to follow the crowd. We brewed this IPA as a reminder that there is no limit when you have the courage to get out of line.
All right. I like it.
Rogue IPA. It's a West Coast IPA, out of line.
Oh, yeah.
So this is what we're drinking tonight, Jake.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to try it. So this one's supposed to be a little bit more hoppy.
Yeah, I mean, it says it has 66 IBUs, so it's going to be a little bit more on the bitter side.
Yep.
That's the international, I think it's the international bitterness unit is what they call it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like, though, we will have some tropical flavors as well.
Yeah, but it looks a little tropical and citrusy according to their star chart.
So on their star chart right there, it kind of breaks down the different, if you guys are listening and you're not watching, on the can there's a star chart that breaks it down into 5 different categories. You have malt, tropical, citrus, bitter, and pine. It does show a little bit on the bitter and malt side, but it shows a lot on the tropical and citrus side.
Yep.
So it's kind of an interesting description, though. They say it pairs well with apple pie, Dungeness crabs, and bruschetta.
Yeah, that's a really, really odd pairing.
I know, so weird.
Between Dungeness crab and apple pie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
anyway,
it's
another Rogue brewery. I think this is the second time we've got them on the channel.
Yeah, this is at least the second time.
Second time we got them on the channel, Newport, Oregon.
Yep.
So we're happy to have them, always trying to support local.
Once again, we are not paid by any of these beers. They do not sponsor our show. YouTube, just so you know, we're not sponsored or anything like that.
No paid advertisement.
So.
But you ready to crack this open? Give it a shot?
Let's do that. Ooh, I like the smell, though. You can smell the hoppy. Yeah, I like that hoppy smell.
Yes, you can. It definitely smells hoppy.
Mm-hmm. Are you fucking kidding me? Now my dog's barking already. You know what? Let's jump right into it, though.
Bitter off the front.
There's been quite a bit of changes. I do like that.
It's got a really bitter finish, though, too.
I like that bitter taste and finish.
I don't know if I like the end there. The front's not so bad, but it definitely, the bitterness lingers from the hops at the end.
Makes you want to drink more, though. So this fight card has been riddled with people falling out and pulling out. Originally, Jack Hermansson was supposed to be fighting Darren Till. Darren Till was pulled out with an injury. Marvin Vettori steps up on short notice, a little over a week's notice, to take this fight. We also had Cody Stamann versus Merab Dvalishvili that I was excited for. That would have been a huge fight, in my opinion. Stamann had to withdraw. Taila Santos, she's struggled to keep an opponent, first losing Marina Moros. Then today, literally today, she lost Montana De La Rosa due to her corner actually testing positive for COVID. So not even Montana De La Rosa. But I think it's Taila. She's rescheduled next week already. She is going to be replacing Andrea Lee against Jillian Robertson. So that's going to be a pretty exciting fight anyway. So we lost that one. Then we lost what I thought was potentially going to be the fight of the night in Movsar Evloev versus Nate Landwehr.
It's pretty bummer losing that one.
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 former M1 champions. Nate Landwehr was the 145-pound M1 champion, and Movsar Evloev was the 135-pound champion for M1 as well. 2 guys I was super excited to watch get after. I thought that was going to be the fight of the night. I mean, we're pretty big on Movsar, but you thought that...
I figured Movsar would cruise to a decision win on that one, but we'll get to see it again, hopefully.
Hopefully. But then the hits kept coming.
Yeah, Jimmy Flick, man.
Jimmy Flick, dude, versus Cody Durden. I was super excited about this fight.
Another potential fight of the night.
Another potential fight of the night.
Flick getting to make his, I think it would have been his UFC debut after the Contender Series, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Would have been super fun to watch him and get on there and see what he can do.
Yeah.
He looked impressive on the Contender Series, so.
He looked great on the Contender Series. But, Cody Durden's a knockout, man. Mm-hmm. He has the power to put you away. And when I was looking at Flick's record, he has struggled a little bit against knockout artists. So I kind of I was leaning towards Cody Durden in that fight. But, we still got some fights going on. Actually, it was originally supposed to be Jack Hermansson versus Darren Till. Then it was changed to Kevin Holland, remember? And then Holland tested positive for COVID. And that's what led us to where we're at tonight.
It was strange because Holland's fighting next weekend.
Yeah, well, they're rescheduling these people who are testing positive.
But no symptoms.
I don't know if it's no symptoms. I think it's more so has to do with the follow-up test that they're doing. So once these guys test positive, they're doing follow-up tests, and it could have been a false positive.
Right.
They just didn't have time to get results back from the other ones. And that might be why he was rescheduled so fast. Because we've seen the UFC talk about that. In particular, they had a series about bringing it to Fight Island, where they've had situations where fighters did test positive, and then they found out that it was a false positive. So it could have been one of those situations. But good night of fights so far. Despite that, we've had 3 fights. The first fight was Gian Vellante versus Jake Collier. I didn't have a lot of expectations for this fight, but it did turn out to be a little bit better. Me neither. It turned out to be a little bit better than I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it was all right. Both these guys are former middleweights.
Yep.
Pretty sure Vellante fought at middleweight at least. I know Collier did. Both these guys are just out of shape heavyweights. I don't know that either of them should be in the UFC, to be honest. But they slugged it out for 3 rounds.
I don't disagree with that at all, but I will say that I think Collier looked better in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying at the last fight that he was working on going back down to 185. There's no way it's possible. He weighed 264 and a half.
Yeah.
So I think that he's realizing that he's not going to be able to make it down to 85, and he might be settling into that heavyweight division. So after tonight's performance, I'm okay with them giving him another shot because he looked better. He looked more active.
The heavyweight division is not deep, so.
Gian Vellante, let's be honest, he's looked like crap lately. I tried to pick him just based. I picked him by decision, simply based on how bad Collier looked in his last fight. But Collier looked way better.
Yeah, I had Collier by decision, so it was a perfect pick for me.
So so that puts you 1-0.
Both guys looked like crap. Collier fought Tom Aspinall in that last fight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it was Tom Aspinall.
But
knocked him out
Aspinall's
the
a
first.
savage, though.
Exactly. So I didn't want to hold that against Collier because we really didn't get to see too much. He fought Tom Aspinall, but I was really not impressed with Vellante after his last fight. So
I'm never really impressed.
Gian Vellante at heavyweight is just not good. So
yeah, not at all. He hasn't been exciting in a couple of years. It's time for him to go, unfortunately, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's not somebody I'm really tuning in to watch. But I will say I'm interested in giving Collier another fight at heavyweight. I'm trying to stop hating on heavyweight so much. It's a personal goal of mine. And I thought Collier looked much better in this fight than he did in the last one. So I'm willing to give him another one as far as me being a fan and tuning in to watch him. But I don't have a ton of high hopes for him. But then we move on to another fight that, I thought was going to be a banger. You thought was going to be a banger. And we were right.
Man, I was hoping for a ground battle, but these two kept it standing the whole time.
Yeah, the Damon Jackson versus Ilya Topuria fight.
Yep.
Man, those guys can both fight.
Now, I was big on Topuria after what we saw him do to Yusuf Zalal.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I'm on the train, man. I'm Topuria all the way.
Yep.
And Damon Jackson's no slouch. The dude's a beast on the mat.
Yeah.
But what I was looking at is Yusuf Zalal's a beast on the mat too.
Yeah.
And Topuria made him look like an amateur.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you're right. I was huge on Zalal going into that fight. So this one, there's no way I was picking against Topuria.
Yeah, same,
no
exactly.
Way. And it was hard because I think that Damon Jackson's a savage.
Yep.
And he proved to be a savage again.
Which is why I picked this one to end in a decision. I didn't think either of these guys were getting finished, but Topuria.
It's so funny because I picked Topuria to win by decision as well.
Yeah.
He looked good in that. I think it was a decision win over Zalal last time.
And he got a highlight finish in this one.
And he definitely got a highlight finish. But what was interesting is early on in that fight, you talked about how the body work was going to play. Now I said early on, it wasn't.
I mean, the fight only lasted 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
But like in the first minute, you could see Topuria was working that body with real crisp, clean hooks to the body.
And then right after that, Jackson hit him with an uppercut that was like right to the chest that stood up Topuria, and Topuria kind of went away from the body a little bit there for a second. Then, right there towards the end, right after you said that, Topuria goes back to the body. He goes, "Oh, look at that body work!" And then all of a sudden, he makes Damon crouch over from a body shot.
Yep, hit him with a left hook to the body and just boom.
And then dropped him with, and it was another left to the
Yeah,
head.
or I think it was a right cross that just came across and put him down.
Yeah, and
then he
collapsed. He collapsed.
Then he ate a left after that, a left uppercut while he was on the ground. It was unnecessary because he was out.
It was unnecessary, but the ref wasn't there, so
the ref tried to get there too.
The ref was in there like fast.
He was on him, and I thought for a minute like it might have been early because we had a bad angle on him folding over.
Yeah.
And when they showed the other, I'm like, oh damn, no, he was done.
All right, so we're about to start the next one. So let's rush into the third fight real quick. That one right there, I was pretty excited about. Luis Smolka versus Jose Alberto Quinones. The only problem that I had was I feel like Quinones didn't face as good of opponents going into that one.
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like he's a little bit wild. I feel like sometimes he gets himself out of position. He's exciting to watch, but I think that the excitement takes him out of position and he makes some technical mistakes because of that. So because of that one, I was leaning again towards Smolka in that one. I had Smolka picked to win by decision.
Same. I had Smolka picked by decision, and after the first round, it was really close.
Super close.
Super close. A lot of strikes. I think both guys landed over 30 strikes.
That dummy Sheehan said that Quinones was picking him apart, but overall,
I didn't see that.
Smolka was outstruck him in the first round. The takedowns were pretty even though, but I felt like Smolka maybe was a little bit behind at the end of the round. In my opinion, I think you had it the other way for that one.
Yeah, I think it was super close. It could have gone either way. I think Smolka had 2 takedowns to the 1. Mm-hmm. Smolka had 30 seconds of control time to the 10 seconds for Quinones. Mm-hmm. Smolka outstruck him throughout the round in terms of total strikes and significant strikes.
But then you also have to go to the number 1 criteria, which is damage.
And Smolka ate a nice knee that looked like it busted open that eye.
Yeah. So it was really close. Ultimately, though, Smolka finished him
in the second round. We didn't even get to worry about the judges in that one.
Yeah, it was crazy though. It was awesome though. I was excited.
It was a good finish.
Yeah, and they go to a commercial again.
Yeah, we thought we were just ready to start.
We thought they were going to start, so we tried to rush right through this, but then they go to a commercial again.
It's on UFC or ESPN Plus. That's how we watch it.
You can, if you don't have ESPN Plus, but you have ESPN2, it's also on ESPN2.
There you go.
So yeah, it's on a couple different networks there.
And Blazing Races, I didn't think it was going to be unanimous decision for Collier. I don't know. I didn't get to see too much of the first round, but I figured, I was right in line for the Collier decision once it did go to the decision.
I don't think he got it wrong, though.
No.
I don't think he got it wrong. I mean, really, what did we see for the most part from Vellante besides
Vellante busted him up in the first round, and then after that,
but it was a 1-2, and then he was getting hit with a few different things where Collier was mixing in leg kicks, body shots. I think every attempt to the head was terrible though with the kicks. But then Vellante had a couple of spots where they were in tight, and he landed 3 or 4, but Collier outworked him. In fact, we can look at the stats on that one real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go back to that.
So right now we have 13 people in our group that are separated by about 50 points.
Nice.
So that's pretty crazy. Tony Robbins back in the house. What's up, baby?
Are we talking at that?
Yo, Shakur said, let's get some high fives going.
Hey!
High five.
Yeah, we do that a little bit.
Yeah, we get them going.
Yeah, so let's go back to this. So right now, I'm going to refresh my page. Sorry.
Tony says he's an hour and a half behind. There's only 3 fights so far that have happened, Tony, so it's all good.
Oh, yeah, you're good. You're good. It's only been 3 fights. 2 of them are fast.
Yeah, 2 of them ended pretty quick, and they have a lot of commercials, so if you've got the ability to fast forward, you should catch up in no time.
But try to watch the ones live with us here. So right now, you're actually sitting in first place, 3-0 with 1 decision perfect and no other bonus points at 175 points total.
Yep.
Fisty McKicker Choke and Townsy are both tied for second, but Fisty McKicker Choke has 3 correct picks, no bonus points.
And Townsy's got that perfect pick that he's got there. That's why he's tied.
And that gives him the extra 50 bonus points. So a win is worth 50 points, but if you get a perfect, which means you get the round correct and you get the method correct, you get an extra 50 points.
Don't worry, Panda. I picked OSP too.
So did I. Yep. So that's the top 3 right there, top 2, and then you have 4 of us tied for 4th. You have Josh 3000, me. You have Liam Perez and Heather 13R. We're all at 115 points, and we all have 2 correct picks with semi-perfects.
Yeah, between all of you, there's only 15 points separating about 8 people, 9 pickers right now.
Yep.
15 points. That's because they got that semi-perfect.
I think we got 17 people picked tonight.
Yeah, we had a
Nice.
lot of people in the group got in there.
If you're new to the group, we have pinned at the top of the chat. We have a link. Click on that. That'll bring you to tapology.com. You can sign up to compete with us. You won't be able to get your picks in for tonight's fights. They lock at the beginning of the fights, so the whole event is locked. But you can join us for the next one. Go to tapology.com/group/434. Sign up with us. Compete with us. We have 17 people competing tonight. Look forward to growing it some more, though.
Yeah. So going into this fight, we have Matt Wyman versus Jordan Levitt.
Mm-hmm.
Not really excited about this one, man.
Yeah,
Jordan Levitt's good, but Matt Wyman I felt like he's been done for years.
Yeah, I don't feel like he's looked that
He
good.
took a hiatus between his last. He fought 2000. I think he had a 4-year layoff, and then he fought 2 times in 2019.
His best chance to win this is a decision, to take down Levitt and grind it out. Levitt, though, is super unorthodox and awkward to watch fight, but he's fun.
Yeah.
He's fun to watch.
It should be a good one.
Yeah.
Minus 420 favorite. Yeah.
I should have just thrown something on Weidman.
I don't know, man.
I should have. I mean, because really, he could take him down and grind out a decision.
Yeah.
That would be his best bet. I don't really know how great or how good Levitt is off of his back.
Hold on. Hey, Panda, how did the Ducks get the ball just now? I thought for sure that Cal was going to score here, and now we've got the ball, and we're moving it. We're out to 50. All right.
All right, back to the UFC fights.
We got plus 30 dog for Wyman, 330.
Yeah. I gotta get
37 years old, and he's got a full head of gray hair. What are you doing?
Trying to get myself.
Oh, my goodness.
Here.
He got messed up by Violent Bob Ross 2019, yeah.
Yep, Bob Ross. I like that guy.
Yeah, I just figured he'd probably be like, yeah, I'm done after that. Like,
dude, well,
he's 37 years old.
You know, I'm a huge Violent Bob Ross fan.
Oh, for sure.
So, all right,
but here we go. There's the awkwardness you were just talking about. I wonder if that throws people off when he 100%. Comes out there and look at this takedown. Look at takedown. He's got him picked up. See if he kind of slams him.
He's going to take him to his corner.
Yep.
Taking him to his corner.
I
love
when
they
do that. And then slam him. There it
Boom,
is. Boom.
Right there.
He's out! He put him out! Wow!
Yes!
There's the high five for you. Oh, my God. That forearm to the chin as he slammed him.
Shit.
Watch that left forearm he's got across his chin as he slams him down.
Wow.
That's what did it, dude. He was out cold.
Nice job. That sucks, though, because, you know, what Levitt's looking frustrated like he really wanted to fight.
Well, I think he might be worried that he might have hurt him a little bit.
No, I think he's frustrated because he wants that fight, man.
So I'll get a semi for this because look at that left forearm. Boom, right across there as it goes down.
Wow. Yeah, I think he just wanted to fight. Levitt likes to fight, man.
So I had Levitt by submission round 1, but I guess that works.
Oh, man.
That's a semi for me, so I'll take it.
All right. Wow. I had Levitt by decision, by the way. So you'll probably maintain your lead. Wow. Yeah, you'll definitely maintain your lead.
Oh, my goodness. Another fumble there.
Dude, that was crazy. Way to kick off the night,
Yeah, Tony's on the Tapuria fight, dude. Just wait, Tony.
Just wait. The Tapuria fight's fun.
Dude,
all right,
that was
so
a good one.
Let's jump back into it real quick. We'll pull up our Tapology again. So, all right, Tapology. Cullen maintains his lead right now. He has 4 correct picks, 1 decision perfect, and 1 semi-perfect. Fisty Kicker Choke solidifies himself as the sole second place right now with 4 correct picks and 1 semi-perfect. Then you have 2 people, or you have Lucas Ross is the sole third place right now. And then with 200 points, 3 correct picks, and 1 of them is a perfect. And then tied for 4th and is Josh 3000 and Liam 56 Perez at 180 points. Both have 3 correct picks and 2 semi-perfects.
Well, since that one went quick.
That's crazy.
That was crazy, man. I feel like it's probably going to be another 20 minutes before we get another fight out now.
You know, poor Wyman, man. It's time to retire.
Yeah, he's done, man.
Wow.
He's sometimes, you know, you get a fighter. He's only 37.
Yep.
But he looks like an old fighter. Then you
Yes.
get guys like Glover Teixeira, who's 43 and doesn't look like an old fighter.
Doesn't look like an old fighter.
So, man, life's a crazy thing. But
yeah.
looks like we got some time to kill. So what do we got on tap?
On tap?
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about?
Well, we're a drinking channel too. So
here's the thing. Here's the thing. What did you think about the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.? So you had a chance to go back and watch it yet?
No, I didn't watch it. I watched some highlights.
Did you see the pay-per-view numbers?
Yeah, 1.2 million I think was the estimated.
I think that's still pretty good.
Yeah, they broke $1 million.
They're better than most UFC pay-per-view cards.
Yeah.
And
Habib's last pay-per-view didn't do $1 million.
Yeah.
Versus Gaethje. I think that only did like 560,000 or eight something.
And it was
maybe.
supposed to be huge.
Well, Dana was saying it was trending over 2. It was supposed to be. He said it was bigger than Conor versus Habib.
Well,
and that turned out to be a lie.
Turned out to not be true.
I feel like if you get over $1 million, no matter what, that's a pretty good pay-per-view night.
And I like what Mike Tyson said in the post-fight interview. They're talking about having the YouTube stars on there, like Jake Paul.
Yeah, they bring the numbers.
They're bringing excitement back to it. He said the UFC was whooping our butt, but these YouTubers are bringing excitement back to it. Basically, that's what he said. Yeah, and he's right. You get somebody with 10 million followers.
What are they doing? They're out here doing gymnastics and stuff.
But you get somebody with 10 million, 25 million followers on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're going to produce big numbers in a pay-per-view fight. A lot of these fighters are upset about it. We're talking trash like, oh, if you paid for that, that's ridiculous. Okay, well, don't be a hater. Take a look at what they're doing. The UFC's tried to empower people with Twitter and stuff like that, but really, look at what Sean O'Malley did with YouTube. Figure out a way to grow that following outside the UFC.
Yeah.
Why not?
You'll get your numbers up in the UFC.
Yeah.
So
it
is what it is, man. I think my favorite quote, though, because I did watch the post-fight speech when they interviewed him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mike, super humble. My favorite thing he said, though, is I can't stop smoking. He said, I got to go smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he smoked right before the fight, smoked after the fight.
Well, it is what it is.
That's why they're doing exhibitions, right?
Yeah, if that's what you got to do. It's what you got to do. No, I mean, honestly, I think it was a huge success. I liked what I saw. I hope they do more of this Legends Only League, but I really do want to see them venture out into not just boxing.
Mike Tyson, Holyfield calling him out now too.
Yeah, Mike Tyson said that he wanted to venture out into other things, not just boxing. But that Holyfield one is one that I'm super excited about.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I don't know if I'm excited. I can't get myself up to get excited about these Legends fights. Especially after watching them, like my last images of these guys, you got Bernard Hopkins and all these guys getting knocked out of the ring. And
I just like the beef.
Out cold.
I just like the beef with Holyfield, right?
The beef with Holyfield makes sense.
So Tyson got his ear off, but it actually has more of a story. The whole the first time they fought, there was lots of headbutts. Tyson kept complaining about it. The second one, lots of headbutts, kept complaining about it. The ref's not doing anything about the headbutts, so Tyson gets frustrated, and he's like, fuck it, I'm going to do something about it myself. And then Holyfield, actually, he bit somebody in one of his past fights prior to that. He bit him on the chest, up here, so, he doesn't really necessarily have a lot of room to talk to. He's done that himself. He was dirty with his headbutts, so I'm excited to see what happens if it does happen. And I thought that Mike Tyson looked good outside of the fact that I didn't feel like his back moved as well as it used to.
Yeah.
So other than that, I thought it looked good. Other thing that happened on there, Snoop Dogg launches his own boxing promotion.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Fight Club?
Shh, nobody talks about Fight Club, bro. First rule of Fight Club. What are you talking about?
Well, you got to promote it, right? How are you going to start a promotion called Fight Club and nobody can talk about it? Like,
I know, right?
Might need to change that, Snoop.
Yeah. The one dude. Yeah, he is. Yep, the Monkey King. Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, is one of my favorite movie series. I don't know if you've watched the Monkey King
Netflix?
at all. Yeah, not the new Legends of the Monkey King. That was all right, I guess.
I watched that one. I like that one.
It was all right. I'm talking to the Jet Li Monkey King. Have you ever watched any of those movies?
I feel like isn't that the 12 Monkeys movie?
No. 12 Monkeys is a conspiracy theory movie with
Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to go back.
I think
and
it's
see.
Bruce Willis is in that. I think 12
Yeah.
Monkeys.
I don't know.
But-
I'll have to go back and see. Hey, while we're on boxing news, December 31st. So that's either going to be Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 or Anthony Joshua. I'm really hoping it's the Joshua fight.
It should be the Joshua
That's
fight.
the only one I care about. I don't necessarily really I told you he's so goofy and awkward.
I love it though, man. I love it. He's got
cracks me
mad
up.
personality.
He cracks me up. But yeah, I mean, the one that makes sense at heavyweight right now is the Joshua fight. It has to happen.
Yeah, the Joshua fight's it's the big money fight right there.
And
I don't think people are gonna pay to see Wilder get whooped a third time.
No, I mean, I might pay, but I don't think you're going to get a lot of other people.
It's not gonna be Wilder Fury 2 numbers.
No, definitely not. Well, Wilder Fury. So going into Wilder Fury 2, a lot of people already said that they weren't going to pay for that because they felt like Fury whooped him in the first fight.
I mean,
And I felt like he did too
outside
the
the
fact that he
10th
got dropped.
round,
Yeah.
when he
Outside of the fact that he
rose
got
up like
dropped.
the Undertaker,
But
I
then
mean,
he came back to steal the rest of the
he
fight.
should have won on points throughout anyway. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like he won 9 out of the 12 rounds easily.
Mhm.
Just boxed him.
Well, yeah, I mean, I felt like it, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping December 31st.
We're up to 10 now, Collie.
What's that?
And Tony says he's all caught up now. Damn, Tony, that was quick. We told you the
Nice.
fights were pretty fast.
Yeah, they're pretty fast there. But yeah, I'm really hoping for the Joshua fight.
11.
That's the one I'm looking forward to. Dominic Cruz on the screen right now. He's returning apparently March 6th.
Yeah.
March 6th. They announced it
We
earlier.
got an opponent for him.
I don't know. I mean, I can pull that up real quick, but they did announce earlier that
Dom's
he's
at least coming back.
Yep.
All
I'm
right.
going to pull it up real quick.
What do you think about Nick Diaz's manager saying that there's 99.99999% chance that Diaz comes back? Nick Diaz, not Nate.
Honestly, I'm kind of excited, but I think that the opponent would have to be right. And because it's like they're not gonna pay him any money to come back against nobody, but he really can't go against a top 5, top 10 guy right now. I feel like, so you got to figure out who you're gonna put him against,
Yeah.
and that's the hardest part. Who do you put him against? Well, there is one name that sticks in my mind: Conor McGregor.
You want to put Nick versus Connor?
Yep,
Whew.
170.
Yeah.
Nick is a 170 pounder. He has
He's
that stuff with
yeah,
Nate.
but he went up to 185, 2-5. He's
well,
a bit
yeah,
bigger.
I mean, he fought for a title at 170.
Yeah.
Then he went up to 185 and fought. He can go wherever he wants.
I'm just saying he's a bit bigger.
I think that, well,
He's bigger than Nate.
bigger than Nate, but I think that that's the only one that really makes sense if you want to bring him in and put him against someone.
For big numbers.
I mean, he has to have a big
Whew.
number fight to bring him back. He's got to have a big number fight to bring him back, and he's got to have somebody with a bit of a name, but it can't be really a top 10 guy at 170.
Yeah.
I mean, 185, I don't know. I don't know where you'd put him at. It's really, we'd have to see what he's actually weighing in and walking around at.
Yeah.
But I think the Conor McGregor one makes sense to me.
It's going to be interesting, with all these guys that are getting suspended for weed, though.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of that. I think that the
Fights are getting overturned for weed, and Nick's one of the most notorious smokers in MMA. So,
yeah, I'm getting
is
tired
he
of that.
really
though.
going to come back at that point?
Just keep it out of Vegas. Keep it out of Vegas. And I think that that's the big reason we're seeing a lot of people pop and getting in trouble for it is the fact that a lot of these fights are in Vegas. By the way, Dominic Cruz versus Casey Kenny is who they're looking to set it up against.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
an
Casey Kenny,
exciting
that'd be a
fight.
good fight.
That's an exciting fight. That's a good one.
All right, so I'm going to get my Verdict app up right now. So I downloaded a new app, and it's called Verdict,
Mhm.
and it allows you to, score rounds as you
Ooh, wait.
live scoring for rounds and
Yeah.
stuff. Pettis, that would be actually, I like that idea, Ray.
So Blasian Ray says Nick Diaz versus Anthony Pettis maybe. I do like that. I don't know where Anthony Pettis is ranked at, but I do like that idea. That's a pretty good idea. Lawler is a potential one, but that's still a rematch though. That's a rematch at that point.
And that would be a rematch from Strikeforce days,
that
wouldn't it?
might sell, though.
I think it would.
Diaz won that one. But, honestly, though, I really think the McGregor one would be a good one to do, especially with the beef with the brother. There's not really beef with the brother between McGregor and Diaz, but they do need to solve that trilogy, and if that fight's not going to happen, why not have the big brother step up and do it?
Yeah.
It'd sell. But those guys they're pretty cool with each other, it seems like.
Anthony Pettis' last win was over Cowboy back in May, so
that would make sense.
coming
that's
off
not a
2
bad
losses, and he lost to Nate already.
Yeah. That'd be a fun one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Wilder, okay, Blasian says Wilder Fury 3 feels like a match that the fans would like, but Joshua Fury sounds like something that can bring in a bunch of people. Yeah, I mean, people would like the Wilder fight, but what turns me off from that Wilder fight more than anything is Deontay Wilder making all these different excuses at this point. He was drugged, it was the gloves, it was where his hands were positioned in the gloves, it was the suit he was wearing walking out. Whatever excuse that Wilder can come up with at this point, he's come up with. And he's used.
Yeah, it's been funny.
So to me, at that point, I'm just kind of like, never mind, dude. I don't really care to see you fight. So
I never really cared to see him fight either. Anyway, so.
What's up? What's up?
His wife's making fun of him for his Seahawks Christmas hat.
All right.
Nope.
Buddy, we're not playing Roblox. Time to get out.
What if Connor fought a declawed but not defanged wildcat? It's funny. The Irish are crazy people. They'd probably still pay to see it.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah, they probably would.
That would probably get some people in there just because.
All right, let me pull up my.
Real quick. And I was talking about this verdict app, right? Mm-hmm. I might not even need it for this next fight if we're being honest. Roman Dolidze versus John Allen.
Yeah, you've got Dolidze.
I've got Dolidze by knockout in round 1.
I know for sure you're picking him. You picked him last time, knockout round 1. You got it right.
Boom, baby, he got that knockout round 1.
I didn't pick him again.
I know you're gonna go against him twice now.
Yep, and we'll see if I'm.
John Allen's not bad
twice.
though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Dolidze's got that power.
I gotta get signed back in on this.
What are you looking at right now?
I just gotta get signed back in. I realized I was signed in as my son.
Yeah.
Our youngest group member.
What about the was that was that Leon Edwards?
Yeah. That one's.
Why'd you put that?
I don't know. So Hamzat Chimaev versus Leon Edwards, that got rescheduled.
Yep.
That's coming in January now because Leon Edwards actually tested positive for COVID.
I was so excited for that one.
Yeah.
Finally get Leon back in the cage.
Yeah. He, he's been looking for a fight. We've talked about whether or not it's actually Leon turning down fights because there's been that rumor, but I know Leon's been actively trying to get a fight too. So it just kind of depends on what we're looking at there.
Yeah.
So another person who got suspended though, Yair Rodriguez.
And he had his, I think he had the win overturned too, didn't he?
Yep, another win overturned. Now, did we find out officially what it was? It was a whereabouts violation.
Well, so it was more than just a whereabouts violation. This dude was hiding from him for like a year or something. He had like three missed randoms in a year or something like that, 12-month period.
Which I can't believe that they kept it under wraps that long. I mean, yeah. I guess it makes sense because they did change their policy where they're not going to come out and tell everybody when they fail unless that they're proven to have failed.
Right, which I do like because you get a lot of guys that false positive stuff.
I mean,
like
at this point, you would have never heard any of the shit about John Jones at this point.
Right.
That whole Khabib steroid test that got swept under the table, we didn't hear much about. It was talked about and it was gone real fast because the commission never came out and said anything about it. Yeah. Right? They changed their policy because of those types of issues where they had guys who had failed the test, but then later came back that they were clean. You destroy their reputation. You destroy their ability to get sponsors, potentially hurt their ability to go out and fight.
Are we finally starting?
Yes, sir. John Allen versus Dolidze. Yeah, he might have that gyno going on.
He's got some weird looking pecs, dude.
But you know it's going to be another 10 minutes before they start that fight.
Yeah, they're going to do this highlight real quick, boom, and then it's going to be done.
And to be honest, though, I probably should have known better than to pick because he was going against the dude that hasn't won a fight in forever.
I don't remember.
Roman Dolidze's last fight.
Yeah. I don't remember. All I know is I was watching him knock people out, and I'm like, dude,
He's knock dudes out.
He's got the power of Jesus in his right hand.
Talk about baptized.
Yeah, you want to talk about baptizing fools?
I know, right? Way too much time in between, though.
Hopefully he can get it done here. See, there, bam, right to another commercial. Look at that.
Way too
These
much
guys,
time
man.
in between.
I guess that gives us a little bit of time to talk about Clarissa Shields.
I'm pretty excited about that.
Me too.
I've seen some video footage of her. She's training with John Jones.
She's doing it the
and
right way.
The Jackson Winklejohn team.
She's doing it the right way.
Yeah.
She's not one of these boxers, because you get a lot of boxers. Oh, I can get in there and I can whoop these MMA guys, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't. Like, you get in
Clarissa
there.
Shields, she's a 2-time Golden Glove women's boxer. The only American boxer to ever win 2 gold medals in the Olympics.
She's a beast, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm actually excited to see what she can do. And she signed with the PFL, right?
Where Kayla Harrison is currently at right now. And they have a good friendship. They've been friends since they were like 11 years old. And Clarissa Shields was saying that originally that she wouldn't fight her, but then she came out later and said that, she'll be looking for that title down the road.
Well, I mean, think about it. If you're going to get into the fight game, are you just there to make money, or are you just there to build your brand? What are you doing if you're not there to win a title?
Yeah, I mean, well, being an Olympic caliber, an Olympic champion.
If you're a competitor,
I would assume that your goal is to
your goal is to win the title, like,
and eventually move on to the UFC.
And if you're truly friends, you will be able to recognize that, hey, we're both in the same sport trying to live out our dream. This is gonna happen.
Yeah.
So
100%. So I mean, I'm excited to watch her build up some of her career and see what happens. I don't want it to be another Aaron Pico situation
where they just that was a Bellator. That was Bellator's fault. They overhyped him. They promoted him so much.
It wasn't so much. Aaron Pico had the boxing experience.
He had a lot.
The wrestling experience, but he just didn't have the fight experience.
Yeah,
so,
he just didn't have that experience.
I mean, the fact that he'd been in a ring before, the fact that he'd been on a mat before, that helps out a lot, but it's completely different than actually stepping into that cage where everything's coming at you at once.
Mm-hmm.
So Pico comes out. Yeah. They try to build him up as a superstar real fast.
But that's the problem. They just labeled him as a superstar.
Yeah.
And like they overhyped the shit out of him.
They wrote off of his wrestling fan base there, and they hurt themselves.
He's doing well now. I think he's coming off a knockout win in his last fight.
He's bounced back. But
he's doing well now. Once he gets that experience, and this is why I kind of like the MMA, where we don't. It's not like boxing where you get a lot of guys that fight cans throughout most of their career, and then they only get like 5 or 10 big fights in between towards the end.
Yeah.
MMA.
Well, and even in between them, they oftentimes have their tune-up fight.
Yeah.
Bum of the month club.
The loss is not as big a deal, and I wish that people would get off of the that zero. Everyone's looking to protect the zero.
Yep.
Everyone's looking to protect that. That's been my biggest gripe with boxing. We've missed out on so many fights because everybody's looking to protect that zero.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. Right now, the fights are actually happening that we want to see, especially in boxing. Boxing is starting to put up some good numbers.
UFC's kind of forcing them to.
Yeah.
Not only that, COVID's forcing them to. You don't have a crowd. You have to put on the big fights.
Yeah.
You have to put on something that people will tune into.
We got the Wilder Fury. We really wanted the Wilder Joshua fight before that. Yep. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Hopefully, it still does.
Hopefully.
I'm sure it'll happen eventually.
I'm curious about what the rematch clause is because, Wilder says there was their rematch clause. I've not read their contract, so
I have no idea. But we are finally looking like it's getting ready.
We'll see.
I told you it's going to be like 20 minutes in between these fights.
You get a fast start there or a fast finish there.
Good God. Probably going to be another one. Yeah, Blasian says, really hope she does well, but I've seen so many boxers end up getting taken down and wrestle for 15. Yeah.
But she's
doing it the right way. She's actually training MMA.
Yeah, she's at the Jackson gym right now. And I saw the videos of her practicing some kicks, mixing the kicks in. So, realistically, if I'm her, the first thing I'm doing is I'm probably not necessarily looking to get my ground game super good. I'm probably more focused on keeping the fight standing. Keeping it from getting taken down because there's so much to learn on the ground.
In the early part of her career, you're going to put her in against boxers.
Yeah,
kickboxers.
They're going to throw against some
Stand-up.
strikers.
A lot of strikers for the first couple
You
matches.
be very selective. You go against someone who's not a big name, somebody who does have some amateur experience, not a lot of pro experience.
Mike Heck
throw 'em
says
against each
Dolidze versus Allen's going to be a lot of fun while it lasts.
Yeah, this should be fireworks.
Yeah, I agree. I'm excited, and we're finally going to get a go.
All right.
Curious to see if there's growth in Allen's game, but I'm siding with Dolidze here. Not sure Allen can grind forward without running into some strikes or falling into a submission. Let's see. And Dolidze does have very underrated submissions.
He does.
He has very good leg locks.
And it comes, yeah, that is true. All right, round 1. 4:51 now.
And Dolidze is throwing the only strike of the fight.
He's controlling the
back-to-back head kicks, not really snapping them out there, just kind of putting them out there.
He's finding a range finder. Allen's a little hesitant to step in.
I think Allen's aware of the power.
Yep.
Dolidze's smiling.
But Allen has knockout power of his own too.
Oh, for sure.
So this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun to see what happens here. I don't like the fact that Allen's got the little gyno stuff going on though.
I think he might just be a little bit overweight. Or out of shape. I don't know. Ooh.
I don't know.
Ooh, Dolidze just whipped him to the ground.
All right. This was fast to the ground. He goes to pass guard.
He landed a couple rights to the head too before he grabbed his back and just ripped him down.
Dolidze attempted to pass guard. Allen kind of recovered half guard, but Dolidze still got complete control of the hips right now.
Yeah, I really don't want to see a Dolidze submission. I mean, damn it. I'd like to see the knockout for that perfect.
Allen's looking to roll into something though. He's got a Kimura locked up.
Dolidze rolled all the way around. He's out.
Oh,
he walked all the way around that head. Did you see him go around the planet?
Yeah, that was good though. But that was because Allen was trying to take that Kimura there.
Yeah. And Allen just kicked his leg out, Dolidze's legs out, and pulled him back into the guard.
This is interesting.
Let him up, Dolidze. Come on.
All right.
Dolidze, whiff, a swing and a miss. That was kind of funny. Looked like he thought about diving in on the punch and then just said, F it, I'm just going to let the punch go.
If the ref's not going to stand it up, though, I like what Allen's doing. He's just
might as well.
landing a couple.
Oh, Dolidze's going for that knee. I told you.
He dropped for that leg, and it's trapped in there. He's got the heel hook.
He's got a heel.
He's got it. And Allen doesn't know how to roll through with it.
And I told you he's got underrated
legs. He's going the wrong way. He's good.
Hold on. I told you he's got very good leg locks.
Oh, that's it. No, that's it. That's going to be it, dude. That's going to be it.
He's out. Oh, he's back.
That's going to be.
He's out.
Oh, I can't believe he got out of that.
Holy shit. And he switches sides. He's out. You see him stick his tongue out right there?
Dude, I'm telling you, I feel like Allen defended against that completely wrong, too.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was a crazy sequence. Wow. That gator roll was phenomenal, though. Both guys just rolling and holding with it.
That's the way to go. I can't believe he got out of that, too.
All right, we got 2 minutes. I can get that knockout. Let's go, Dolidze.
All right, now you have Allen bouncing around a little bit more. He seems to be a little bit more energized now. Maybe he got some confidence from that.
Something, I don't know, but he's going to get... Ooh, they both landed good shots right there.
Yes, I like that.
Dolidze says, let's go.
Let's
Thank you.
Slug.
I think that's the first time Allen hit Dolidze so far. And Dolidze's like, all right, baby, you're going to hit me. Let's go. Let's do this thing. But
Dolidze does not want to take a lot of strikes.
And he's taking a couple really nice shots right there from Allen.
Both guys have knockout power. I got to let the dog in.
I don't like standing there. I like saying, okay, you hit me, let's trade. But I don't like saying, okay, hit me again, and just standing there not doing anything about it.
I like the excitement, though.
Yeah, makes for a fun fight. But Allen's gaining his confidence as this goes on a little bit further.
Dolidze is already slowing down a little bit, too.
Yeah, he was squeezing the hell out of that heel. I'm surprised that Allen got out of that, but that was crazy.
Oh my goodness!
Just missed.
Oh my goodness! I don't know if I like how Dolidze just smiles.
Dude, he's been smiling since the start of the fight. It's really weird.
It reminds me of Matt Riddle.
Or Sam Alvey.
Yeah.
Hella funny.
Matt Riddle.
But we're standing right in the center of the octagon right now still. These guys just kind of trading strikes back and forth. Nobody's really doing too much.
No. Interesting. I
But
wanna see the
Allen's
video.
backing Dolidze up to the cage right now. Ooh,
Ooh,
Allen landed a good body
what
shot.
was
But
that?
Dolidze just put him down. What the
What
hell?
did he hit him with?
I don't know, because it looked like Allen landed the body shot that put the
Yeah, what the hell
And
happened
Dolidze
there?
goes for a leg again, but
Oh,
Allen gets out.
He's
Allen's got a guillotine.
arm in.
But Allen's off to the side. That's not in.
Dude, Dolidze is attacking the legs hard. He's going to drop down again.
What did I tell you before he went for that leg? He's
Yeah.
got some good leg locks.
But he's already tired, though.
He is tired. I don't know that has he
Wow.
been out of the first round yet?
Not in a while.
I don't know that I think he might have had 1 or 2 fights go out of the first round.
10
Let
seconds
me take
left.
a look.
10 seconds left. Why not just use it to recover if I'm Dolidze?
Yeah. I still got to give it to Dolidze. The takedown, the heel hook.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he dropped him on that last sequence.
I want to see that replay. on
Allen
that.
landed a body shot that was really nice to Dolidze, but then Allen just fell down. I don't know what happened. It was really weird. What
All
you
right.
guys? You guys see anything? I've got that 10-9 Dolidze.
Honestly, you're going to, when we go to these stats here,
Yeah.
they're pretty close.
I'm sure they are.
They're pretty close. You have 1 strike separating the two. So I got the, hold on, let me minimize. I don't like it when it's full screen like that.
That was insane.
There. All right, so look at this. 24 strikes landed for Roman Dolidze and 25 landed for John Allen.
Yep.
The difference
at the
is
control
the leg
time.
kicks there, and then you have the submission attempts. Well, why do they not have any submission attempts credited to John Allen?
Because that wasn't really a submission attempt.
The Kimura?
Well, the Kimura
The
kind
Kimura
of, yeah.
was.
I mean, I guess you could call it an attempt, but it was
I mean,
never.
He attacked for it,
Deep.
but Dolidze just followed the head and walked around. That was a submission attempt.
Yeah.
Then he did try for that guillotine there at the end. Didn't get anywhere near getting
Yeah, that
it,
one wasn't close
but
at all.
it was still an attempt. So, I mean, when you're going to talk about submission attempts as a stat, we got to talk all real attempts, not just the ones that they got close to, because that's literally what it is, submission attempt.
Yeah.
So,
But 2 minutes of control time, that's the big
that's the
separator.
big difference there. But ultimately, though, the control time really wasn't a ton of control. A lot of it was standing over the top looking at him while Allen was landing the leg kicks.
Also,
And that was that's what
the heel hook
separated.
attempt.
Yeah, you do have the heel hook attempt, but
It
that's
was
what
deep.
all those leg kicks come
I think that's
from.
the only moment in the fight where
It
there
was
was
close
a threat
to
to
get
finish.
I still want to see the replay of
We
what
just get a
happened
nut
in that
shot?
slip. Yeah, it was a little one.
Allen said he's good to go. You don't care.
Dolidze
He doesn't
want
to. Yeah, he doesn't want to give him a
So
break.
I have Allen picked to win by knockout round 2. So that's what I'm
Dolidze rocked
going for.
Allen at the end. Yeah. Okay, so he did rock him. I don't know how I missed it. Ryan
Is that what they
Frederick says-
said though? I didn't see the punch. I saw a body
Just
shot
reading
from
another.
Allen.
I think he must have came over the top as Allen went to the body.
Yeah,
and that's
got to
be what dropped him. If I'm Dolidze, though, I would have kept hammering the head. I wouldn't have grabbed that leg and tried to pull back. I don't know why. I mean, I know he's got that leg locked, and I think he just wants to show it off.
Yeah, I mean, why not? But you can't make it so obvious though.
No,
Ooh.
and he's just grabbing the leg and going for it.
All right.
But Allen's looking better this round. We're 350 left.
Allen has most of his knockout wins in the second round too.
He looks like the fresher fighter for sure.
Definitely.
I think Dolidze might be just trying to. There's a
There's the
easy
easy
takedown.
takedown, though.
Easy takedown.
Oh
Wow.
my gosh, way too easy.
That was that was a joke.
It's about as easy as it gets.
Yeah, I don't know. But he's sitting in side control right now.
And Allen's got to figure out something because right now he's losing the control time.
Yeah.
Any advantage he had is now gone.
Dude, don't get out of this position and go to the
See that
the
stat
heel.
right there? They say 2 of 2 for takedowns now for Dolidze when
Yeah.
it popped up on the stat.
Well, he was already 2 of 3 on there, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Interesting.
that's what I'm saying.
That is interesting. But Dolidze's Allen's kind of just holding the head. It's not a guillotine choke attempt, in my opinion, because
No.
right now he's just got a headlock. Yeah.
Really though, if he took any OSP classes right now, Dolidze's got
OSP's there tonight
he's got-
too.
He's got his Von Flu right there when Allen's doing that.
It'd be cool to see Dolidze pull something off like that.
It would be crazy.
It'd be huge for his.
Oh, that was a good elbow.
yeah,
that
it
was an
was.
illegal elbow though. You aren't allowed to throw those.
the 12-6 action. But
Granted, I don't care. I
they
think
should
it was
get
a
rid
good
of that
elbow.
rule.
Yeah, I think it was a good elbow.
I saw who was that? I just saw somebody talking about it. I was watching a YouTube interview that somebody did. Who the hell was it? They asked him. They put him on the spot, and it was Hot Ones. It was
Ooh.
Israel Adesanya and who was he with?
I don't know.
Oh, he was with
Delise
Anthony
passes.
Joshua. So they were on Hot Ones together, but it was the Truth or Dab is the name of the show. And so
Talking about Hot Box?
no, Hot Ones. It's a YouTube show.
The wing show?
Yeah, the Wing Show.
Yeah.
And,
The
but
I was thinking Mike Tyson's Hot Box.
No.
You said Truth or Dabs, and I
well,
was
no,
like,
they have a segment where they call this Truth or Dab, and the interviewer asks them questions, and they have to either answer it truthfully or take a dab of the hot sauce
yeah.
that they have. You know.
I got no problem with that.
But he asked
what is
him.
John Allen complaining about?
I don't know, but he asked him what was one rule that you really hate, and Izzy was like, "That's an easy one, dude. The 12-6 elbows. You got to get rid of those." He's like, "I can knee you in the cranium, but I can't hit you with my elbow."
Yeah.
He's like, "It's crazy, man."
It's true.
He's like, "All I gotta do is," he's like, "I can hit you. All I gotta do is just change the angle like this, and I can still throw the same strike."
Go like this, same strike. I just can't go from 12 to 6.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
But I mean, Delidze has taken this round so far. Minute left.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been controlling the top game. He's landing ground and pound.
Yeah, Allen was winning the stand up there, and Delidze got a super easy takedown.
Allen needs to work on them takedown defenses, man, because
100%.
that was too obvious too. It's not like it was even a great shot.
No.
He just kind of walked in, grabbed him,
Just
and
changed
put him down.
levels and ran him down. It was good. It's a double leg.
But I don't think if Delidze wins by decision, I don't think anybody picked him by decision.
I will say though that does help him out though going forward because a lot of people.
Oh, he's going for that leg again. You son of a bitch! God damn it!
A lot of people did think, "Oh
got
my
another
God.
one."
He's just slippery now. He's just slippery.
Yeah, it's
Allen's
too slippery.
10 seconds left in round 2.
But so 10 seconds left. Allen's trying to. Delidze hit him with a good left or a good right. Sorry. And Allen's walking him down. Delidze lands another right, and that's the end of the round. So that's 10-9
Nice.
Delidze for me again.
Nice. Yeah, I agree.
I'm gonna submit that
I agree.
10-9 on my verdict app. So right now I've got it 20-18 Delidze. What do you guys got? I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I would agree.
If
2018.
you guys pulled that, I don't know if I can see that, but that's the
they're
verdict
small
app.
right now because we got the stats up. So if you look at the
there you go.
stats right now, Roman Delidze starting to run away with it with the significant strikes.
All that
and the
groundwork,
total
dude.
strikes, but it's because of the groundwork there. I mean, if you look at it though, now they changed it to say it says only 2 of 2 takedown attempts.
Okay,
on
so
here.
there might have just been a misprint where they changed the because oftentimes even in the NFL they'll do that after
They
the
have to
game.
update the stats.
They have referees that watch it and stat keepers that will go through the whole game and then they'll change things as they see fit.
And sometimes it affects your fantasy football scores.
Yes, it does.
And it pisses you off
Yes,
when you have
it
a
does.
close win and it
Especially
changes to a
if
close
you're the
loss.
one losing points instead of gaining points.
You have a close win and it changes to a close loss after the stat changes, you get fucking pissed.
Yep. Which, by the way, I have secured my playoff spot. My fantasy football league, we just hit gold status, so that's
Nice.
pretty good,
Round
dude.
3.
And we got round 3. Here we go. Who would have thought we are going to round 3 in this fight,
Yeah,
guys?
no shit.
I didn't. I don't
Wow.
think anybody did.
What was that?
I don't know, but I'd be interested to
Did he get
see.
hit in the nuts again? It looked
I'm
like
assuming.
it looked clean to me.
They high-fived.
I don't know. I thought it was clean.
Delidze might have thought that he got him, so
Yeah,
I don't know.
if they both thought so, then it probably happened.
yeah.
All right. So Allen's got to finish here.
Allen's not as bouncy. He's trying to bounce, but if you look at him, he's not as bouncy. He's flat-footed, but he's still kind of jiggling a little
Do you know
bit.
how hard it is to deal with somebody grinding on top of you for
Right?
5 minutes damn near?
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, Allen's got to get a finish. He's down 2 rounds to none.
Yeah, I think so.
Either that or he's got to get at least a 10-7 to win. And that's not going to happen at this rate.
I mean, he could force a 10-8 to draw, but yeah. Look, Sheehan has a 2018, so maybe I'll have to change my score.
Yeah, Sheehan's oftentimes dumb.
Yeah.
So.
Rob Tatum has a 2018 Delidze as well.
Yeah, Tatum does a pretty good job.
Rob Tatum's actually a pretty solid score.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see. I'm
Ooh,
gonna.
good body shot.
I'll let
though,
you guys
from Delidze,
know-
though. That kick was good from Delidze.
Yeah, I missed it. I was looking down, but I'll let you guys know what the so after you submit the whole scores, if it goes to decision, they do a community thing where they give you the average of what the community saw. So
Nice.
I kind of like that aspect.
Yeah. All right. 3.5 minutes left in this fight. And Delidze is looking like the fresher fighter now, which is kind of funny to me because he looked like he was the one fading in round 1.
Yeah, he kind of cruised. He got on top and was able to conserve energy while still being busy.
Yep. And it paid dividends because now Allen is the more
Look at
tired
that.
fighter.
He just hit 1, 2, 3, goes to the body, 2 to the head.
Yep.
Super fast. He's the one walking backwards right now, but he's the one landing. There's a good jab from Allen.
But you and I have talked about that. Walking backwards or circling doesn't mean you're losing the fight.
And
that
a
was
semi-Superman punch.
Superman punch. It was a full-on Superman
Connected.
punch.
But I compare it to the GSP Superman punch.
Well,
When you're going to do a
GSP
Superman punch, I want to see a full-on
GSP uses
Superman
it at
punch.
range, though. Like, he used it at range for a jab and to throw that hard right.
Dude, it's the best Superman
Delize
punch
was
in the
so
game.
close, though. Ooh.
Allen comes over the top. Delize goes to the body. Look how red he is down there.
Mm-hmm.
Allen's real red. And Delize's got a
And
single.
he's going to take him down again.
Allen lands an uppercut, elbow to the head. Ooh, that was a nice elbow from Allen. Delize gave up the leg and pulls up to the body.
Delize might be
Ooh,
hurt.
Ooh, Delize just took a straight
Oh.
right. We got 2
backing
minutes
up
left.
now. He's backing up now, though.
Yeah, he smiled
He
at
got
that one
hurt,
too.
though.
He was rocked.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he was rocked for sure. But now he looks like he may have recovered. He landed a good jab there.
Allen's a catcher.
Yeah, he's got
man.
a. Oop,
He's a
and
catcher. Does a
wow,
great
Allen
job.
gets the
Oh
takedown.
my gosh! Don't you got to knock him out? Ground and pound, baby.
Allen's got the takedown now. Delize's looking. He's going to grab that leg. He's already
going for an arm bar.
Oh, he's going to get an arm. Nope, he's going to roll for that leg. Watch. He's going to roll his head in and get that
Oh
leg.
my god!
He almost had it. I told you he's going to roll for that leg.
Oh,
This
man.
dude loves legs, man.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I mean, you can see it coming from a mile away, but
What's
what
he?
does he
He's
keep
in pain.
grimacing about? Something
hurt?
is not feeling good on him. Yeah, he just let go of that.
That's almost a.
He just quit.
That's a verbal quit.
He just
right?
quit.
He screamed.
He just quit on himself.
I mean, technically, if the ref is doing his job.
Wow! Whoa, man! You almost had a Kimura locked up again.
Jesus Christ! If the ref's doing his job, though, that's the end of the fight.
Yeah.
We saw that a couple cards ago. That girl fight.
Yeah.
I remember who
verbal
But
submission.
she got punched in the body, and she said, "Ow," and it was
Chael
over.
Sonnen lost due to verbal submission.
Against Paulo Filo, the armbar.
Not only against Paulo Filo, but he also did in another one after that. It wasn't Anderson. No, it wasn't the Anderson Silva one.
No, Anderson
But
Silva got him
twice he's called out. And
good. Oh, it
lost.
might have been the Anderson Silva because Anderson Silva
Not
had
the
him
triangle choke. He
in that
tapped
triangle
the triangle.
arm.
He
He
tapped
did tap in that one.
Yeah. I was live at that one. That was horrible.
Yeah. Good elbow from Allen right there, though. Looks like we have 30 seconds. I cannot believe that this one's gone
The distance.
the distance so far.
Yeah.
Anything could happen in 20 seconds, but
Crazy.
I just don't know.
I'm probably moving into last place for our group.
Well, that's what you get for picking against my boy.
Yeah.
Pick against Roman Delize.
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on now.
Emery Slayers picks up. I don't need his.
So we're going to take a look at that here. What do we got going on? 8, 7, 6. So for me, that's 30-27 for Roman Delize.
Yeah, easy. 30-27. I agree.
So I've got the final score 30-27, and it's locked in.
Man,
Let's see what happens.
he had a chance. He had a chance there.
Yeah. Do you need another beer?
Yes. So, significant strikes was more than doubled by Roman Delize in that fight there.
Yeah. He
Thank you.
A lot of groundwork, dude.
Yeah. Allen credited 1 for 1 on takedowns. Delize 3 of 5. They still think that John Allen never attempted a submission, apparently, but I don't know. That's completely wrong.
Yeah. Maybe they're just saying that he, they weren't really submission attempts. They were just more defense
Submission
than
tries?
anything. Tries. Hella funny.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was honestly, I didn't think that it would go to a decision, but it's a good fucking fight to go to a decision.
Yeah.
Exciting
I had fun with it.
Yeah, I had fun with it. There was a couple of spots where
Looked like
Allen could have finished.
Looked like Allen
There was a
rocked
couple of
Delize there
spots.
in the third round.
I mean, anytime that he hit him though, Delize didn't respond in a way that I think is a positive way to respond. I don't
No.
necessarily know if it's the best idea to smile and stick your tongue out and stuff when you're getting hurt. But you know what? He came away with the decision, in my opinion. All right, let's turn it up. You got the remote over there?
Yep.
And ESPN
All right, they're about to read the decision. Here we go.
I'm going to go ahead and I got to post it. I forgot to post our beer on Instagram that we were drinking this week. Follow us on IG if you guys haven't.
Whoa.
What?
What?
Yeah.
That's what I agree with.
What is that other ref smoking? Where do you get? Okay, one round, maybe the first
I
round.
don't give any round. I'd pick John Allen to win.
Maybe the
but I
first
don't
round.
give
The
him-
first round was close. Maybe the first round.
No.
But where do you get off
No.
a second
The
round?
2.5 minutes of control time separated it in the first round.
I thought that was the second round.
No, the first round because he took him down and he stood above him, landed the leg. You had Allen throwing the leg kicks, just the calf kicks, trying to hit him in the calf. And
Yeah.
Delete was standing over the
Oh,
top.
that's
throwing
right.
punches.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, but even then, I think that
Wow.
Allen probably hurt him most in the first round, and then he also attempted that submission attempt in the first round.
Yeah, I'm a little bit appalled at that 29-28 for Allen. That's crazy, man.
That's a bad pick. I think Delidze won 30-27, and I don't think that that's even unfair to argue. What do you guys think? What did you guys have it? What do they have down there?
Nothing so far, man, but who knows? Let's see what you guys got. Let us know. So I'm going to go ahead and look at this, see if I can't see if the, what is it, the community now, because they have their community thing where you can check and see the scores of everybody.
Okay.
So let's see if I can find this now.
So while you're looking that up, Ben Askren versus Jake Paul. There's been a little bit of talk as to whether or not that can happen. Personally, Ben Askren would whoop him in an MMA fight. But boxing,
for sure.
I think Jake Paul whoops him in boxing. I think that
I
Ben
agree.
Askren has terrible striking.
It's some of the worst striking in MMA.
It's garbage. But what I do like though is Ben Askren is potentially talking about wrestling too. The only question is though, if he does the Jake Paul fight, how would he do it? Because is he still signed to the UFC?
I think he might be.
I think
No,
he is
I
too.
think
Because he
he
retired.
he
I
did-
don't know if
yeah.
they cut his contract.
They might have cut him. I think they did cut him. Actually, I don't know.
He retired.
But either way, you know what he should do is he should just go out and do an MMA fight with Logan Paul. Logan Paul's, I believe he placed at state.
Both
He
of
might.
them.
Did Jake too?
Yeah.
I know Logan was a state wrestler,
Mm-hmm.
and I know Logan went on to wrestle in college.
Yep.
But I don't know if Jake wrestled in college. I know Logan did. But why not, dude? He's got wrestling skills, and they've been boxing. So why not throw him in an MMA fight and say F it?
Yeah.
I would pick Ben, but I mean, you might as well.
Ben Askren would destroy him.
Yeah, for sure.
But
That'd be more interesting to me than a boxing match.
Ben
'cause Ben's
Askren's hip.
boxing is terrible.
Ben Askren's hip surgery was supposedly a success.
Good.
He's recovering, and he's talking about potentially competing in wrestling again too. So
Interesting.
The thing that was hurting him though was his hip, right?
Blazing Ray had it 30-27 for Delidze.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that at all. At all. I think 100% it was. But the thing that... Oh, you made me forget what I was saying.
Ben Askren
the
wrestling
thing that
again.
was hurting him was
His
his
hip.
hip, right?
Yeah.
So now with his hip feeling better, I don't know how much better your hip gets after surgery or whatever. I don't know. But is he going to be able to wrestle like he did before?
I don't know.
He says he feels a lot better. He said that he had a lot of back pain and stuff that he always just attributed to a long career in wrestling. But as soon as his hip got fixed, he said his back pain went away instantly.
Interesting.
Interesting?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was hoping you didn't catch that, but oh well. I was like, why'd you stop? Keep talking.
I say some weird shit too, so don't worry.
Dude, it's so funny because my kids, like, we all do it. I do it. My wife does it. My kids do it. But, like, we call each other out on it. But my daughter, dude, she takes mad offense, like, when you call her out on it. But then she'll turn right around and call you out on
talk
it.
shit to you, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So the next fight, is that the Justin James fight?
Yes, we got your boy Justin
Yeah,
James.
Justin James
This is
people
your boy
dead.
right here. You put me on to
Dude,
him.
I like him, dude. He the thing about him is when he hits, like, I know his last fight he lost, but he had a savage opponent too. But when he hits, like, throws punches, he hits where he wants to hit.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't miss very often, I don't feel like. He had a little bit of a cardio issue in that last fight, but that's because he's looking to knock you out fast. And I just love the way that Justin James fights. He's a guy that I'm really big in. Or big on.
Right.
Big N.
You're big in him too. I don't know. I guess I don't know.
Maybe.
Let's see. Can I tag?
Are you still working on that one thing?
I'm seeing if I can tag Rogue Brewery in this. I tagged Rogue Brewery or the other brewing company that we did.
You should. I think it's.
I try to tag them. They like it. So.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure that Rogue was on there.
There's Rogue Brewing Supplies, Rogue Brewers. I don't think they have Instagram. Interesting. Again, see, I can't say it. Leave me alone, damn it. Either way.
What do you guys have coming up here in the next fight? Justin James versus Gabriel Benitez.
So
I know I got James picked.
What do you got him by and how?
I got him picked
when?
second round knockout, I believe.
You son of a bitch.
Is that what you got?
That is exactly what I have. Second round knockout.
Yep.
Did we take a look at the stats?
Whoa, what the fuck?
What? What?
That's not right.
Oh, you got Benitez knockout round 1?
Wait a second. Let me refresh this real quick.
Are you on Emery's? No, you're logged in as the Jake Thomas. So, yeah, you got Benitez. Woo! It happened. The mispick strikes again.
Dude, I'm fucking pissed.
Hey, that happened to me on 2 fights in that one card, remember?
Yeah, I know.
Woo!
I'm getting tired of that, though. I did not pick against Justin James.
Yeah, I was going to say, you never pick against Justin James. So.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm frustrated on that. So apparently I don't have Justin James picked, but in all reality, I know for a fact that I picked Justin James.
Those are the most frustrating when you get when you make a pick against a guy that you know you picked for a fact.
Yeah. You know, and I'll admit when I'm wrong. I don't want to get bonus points or something like that. If Benitez wins, you should just strike those from my shit because I don't care for his points right now. I wanted Justin James to win. Oh, so frustrating. All right, so who do you guys have picked for the next one now that we talked about that?
I'm going to update the IG. Oops. What else do we got coming up, man? They got all these fight cancellations, fight additions. Everybody going back into lockdown. Are you worried that they're going to try to shut down the UFC?
I am very worried, especially going into January with International Fight Week. That comes up in January.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
And that is a Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday card coming up then.
Yeah.
So that's 3 fight cards that we could potentially lose by then. What's really concerning is the last 2 main events have been pulled for COVID reasons. Today had 2 fights pulled for COVID reasons and 1 fight pulled for unrelated medical reasons. The next event, the Leon Edwards fight, got rescheduled against Khamzat Chimaev due to COVID reasons. So if it keeps up at the rate that it's going, I get that they're doing what they can to try to keep it safe, but there's already been rumors that the Athletic Commission might shut it down in Las Vegas. Now, I think International Fight Week is supposed to be in Abu Dhabi, so they might be all right with that.
If they're doing it there, they'll probably be fine.
It might be, but there is rumor that Abu Dhabi is potentially shutting down too.
They might, but they'll keep Fight Island open because it's quarantined. That whole area is...
It's a 10-mile quarantined area.
It's a quarantined area. So, I mean, that would make sense to do it there, actually.
Yeah. So that might be the other area where they do it at, if they do it there. But, I mean, if they shut down, where do they go? Florida? Back to Florida?
I mean, I guess Florida said they're not closing down, so...
No. That's where I would go. I would probably go to Florida.
Yeah, it probably makes the most sense.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for Rogue's social media.
I could not find their IG, so I just went ahead and posted what we had.
Yeah, I'm looking for it real quick.
December 12th, Cub Swanson versus Daniel Pineda. That should be really fun. Mackenzie Dern versus Verna Jandiroba.
Yeah, so that Cub Swanson one versus Daniel Pineda, that's going to be exciting. That's next week.
That girl fight, Dern versus Jandiroba, should be pretty good, too.
Very good. So she only has 1 loss, though, Jandiroba.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, I think it's 16-1 or something like that, 17-1.
She's very good. She looked good in her UFC debut.
She's super good. But, Mackenzie Dern, though, she's a savage as well. And
She is.
She's starting to look better with her striking, and she's starting to mix together, and she's gotten that weight thing under control. And that was always a problem for her in the past, though, when she was not in the UFC and when she was early in the UFC.
Gabriel Benitez kind of looks like a mix between Cub Swanson and 185er. He got heel hooked by Jack Swanson.
Oh.
Why can't I think of his name right now?
Yeah.
The hell?
I know, wrestler,
Yeah.
always missed weight.
Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah, he was
Had
heavy.
to go.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of his name?
I don't know.
This is so stupid.
He was top 5 guy.
Dude, this is the dumbest thing in the world. Oh my God. I feel like it's
Mexican dude.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to look at the UFC rankings just because.
He's probably not in the top.
Oh, they're at Rogue Ales, I think, is their Instagram. Right here.
Oh, you found it?
I think so. I just Googled it.
Click on it. See that.
Why can't I think
Yeah,
of his
that's it.
name, dude?
That's it.
What's his name?
I don't know. I can't believe I can't think of his name. I mean, his face is right there on the tip of my tongue.
I'm telling you, he looks just like him, though.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about.
I know
So I
exactly.
don't feel so stupid, but I feel super stupid because I can't fucking get
They're
his
gonna
name
post
up.
it in there before we get.
Yeah,
to
they're
it.
going to have the name up before I have that pulled up. I'm trying to hold this up here. UFC 185.
Kelvin Gastelum.
Gastelum, damn it, dude. Oh, you just pulled up his record?
Yeah, I just pulled it up. I was like, I got the Tapology up right here.
Yeah, Gastelum. What the hell? Why could I not think of Gastelum? That's so weird.
I don't know.
But yeah,
I don't know.
that's who he looks like right there. He looked like a mix.
So
between
you know what
Gastelum-
we haven't done though in a little while is we haven't
updated the group.
Yeah, checked in on the group and seen how the whole group is doing. Me, I'm probably not doing so good right now.
I'm still in the lead, baby.
So let's go to the Crushing Cans podcast group.
You're doing better than Skylar. Actually, you're tied technically, so never mind.
Tied for last place.
No. You got a couple people under you.
All right.
Girth Brooks is down there at the bottom.
So you went from last to first.
Did I take last week?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were last, and I was.
I
second
knew I
to
was
last.
towards the bottom. It was a bad week.
I'm pretty sure that I was last. You got to go back a few of them on there. But yeah.
Not that one. It might have been because I know that. Yep. So that was my
you got
second last place loss.
And I was second to last, and Heather at 13.
That was a bad night.
Third, or
Bad
first.
night.
Yeah.
You know, the
So-
last time I took last place, I think you were right there too with me, right, just above me, I think. But
I can't believe this, dude.
I think I might be going on. You know, right now it's looking like I might
right.
get. What is this? My 4th or 5th win if I win tonight?
I don't care, but Justin James, Guitar Hero, is coming out, baby.
You know, I actually I miss Rock Band.
Yeah, I do too.
I miss
That's a
Rock
good game.
Band. Did I go too far up? Yes, I did. Those are picks. Damn, these guys got picks picked way the hell out in front.
I got a few of them picked.
But Rock Band was my shit, man. I had all the extra packs and everything that you could download.
I got the one that teaches you how to play a real
Has
guitar.
he got a bruised eye already for tonight?
He trains hard, man.
I guess so.
See, this is pissing me off, man.
You know
I
what
would rather
happened,
see the
though?
walkout, though.
He got hit in the eye with his guitar when he got a little crazy.
Right? I would rather see the walkout than all these extra commercials. I'm getting
Yeah.
tired of these commercials, man.
The commercials don't kill. I mean, they're killing us too. Like, a lot of people are tired of this shit, man. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you got a show to put on. I understand you've got this time allotted, but you might as well, you know, if the first fight ends in a finish, go out there and say, hey, boom, you guys are up next, 15 minutes, let's go.
Speed it the fuck up.
Boom. But, you know, I guess they got to make their money too.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. They got to get paid. I mean, they don't have a gate, and that might be the reason. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. No live gate. They're trying to make up for it, maybe. Oh, by the way, so there's this Chi Lewis Perry guy suspended for 4 years by the UFC, or by USADA.
Yeah.
He never even made his debut in the UFC.
Oh, and he's like 37 years old, isn't he? I think
37 years old.
I did see that story.
Yeah.
That's
But-
crazy because he was working on it, getting there.
Well, he tested positive for a shit ton of stuff.
I
Drostanolone.
saw the story, dude.
I don't know shit about steroids, so I might be butchering it. Drostanolone, stanozolol, metabolites for dihydrochloromethyl testosterone, or a similar something.
Hydroxystanozolol.
Yeah, but he said, this says the above are not specified substances in the class of anabolic agents and are prohibited at all times under the UFC anti-doping agency. But what the problem was is it wasn't necessarily that he tested positive for it. What they got him for was his attempt to cover it up.
Yeah.
So that was the issue. They had found that he had falsified evidence and he had specifically an adulterated supplement. So he mixed something into his supplement to try to say that it came from a supplement or something.
Yeah.
So he was probably like, oh, yeah, my supplement was tainted. Sent it into him with some shit in it, and they're like, no.
I mean, I guess it's a pretty good attempt.
I mean, try something, whatever. But the guy was about as hot as it gets when you're popping hot.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that's a mix of things, man. Whew.
So now he does that contract maintain an effect with the UFC even though he never competed in the UFC? Or does the UFC cut him go and he goes other countries where they don't give a shit about USADA?
He's probably going to just go to other countries. I mean, he's 37 years old. He's got a name in kickboxing, though, so they might just write it out. But you think, would they give him 2 years?
4 years.
4 years?
He'll be 41.
Yeah, they're going to cut it. That's it. They contract
cut him.
terminated. They're not going to wait 4 years for this dude.
No, they're not, but they might
Name or not, dude.
But they might just make him write it out just to fucking punish him.
But you know who's coming up that I'm big on? Another kickboxer, Surreal Gone.
Surreal Gone, yeah.
Isn't that
Dos
next
Santos.
Saturday?
Against
or is
Dos
that
Santos.
the
Yeah,
21st?
that's next Saturday. That's
Is it
next
next
Saturday. Yeah. Yeah, that's next Saturday.
Dude, you know what's funny is I've been talking about Surreal Gone all summer. We're now in the fall, the winter.
Yep.
And we're finally going to see him on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for Surreal Gone to make his presence on our channel. We haven't got to watch a fight on his yet.
I know, it's crazy.
I've been telling dudes, man, Surreal Gone is the real
are
deal.
us viewers.
Dude, it's gone down a lot since. It's hard though. I mean, think about it. There's no fights going on. It's killing us, man. But here we go, man. They're finally gonna go. Justin James,
Guitar Hero,
Gabriel
baby.
Benitez. So we got Benitez has a 3-inch reach advantage and a 1-inch height advantage.
Mm-hmm.
See how that plays into effect.
I don't care. I hope I lose this fucking pick right now.
Doesn't that suck though? Because at some point, you want your guy to win, even if you accidentally picked against him. So
I do want him to win.
But
that's what I'm saying. I hope I lose.
James looks a little loose around the midsection there.
Yeah, he's not any worse than he was in the last couple. Not any worse than he was in the last couple, but he comes out with power and he hits where he wants to hit. Oh, man. All right.
Got to get it going. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Gabriel Benitez, 21 wins and 9 losses, 5 feet 8 inches tall, 155.5 pounds. And apparently he's the minus 220 favorite.
Yeah, so my issue is I feel like...
You got an issue?
Yeah. I think that he might try to grapple him, We saw in Jane's last fight, he lost by submission against Gavin Tucker.
Who's pretty fucking good.
And
that was a I think if I remember right, that was a fight of the night performance from both those guys too.
Might have been.
Or there was a performance of the night bonus. He might not have gotten it.
Yeah.
But somebody got the bonus.
Benitez is a very good fighter in his own right.
Yeah.
Now this is Jane's 3rd fight in the UFC. And Benitez already landed a beautiful body kick. Holy shit.
He's going to those legs too though.
Yeah, James hasn't thrown a strike yet, and Benitez has already hit him a couple times.
Yep.
There's James left. Ooh, and he eats the left of his own. Whew, Benitez is clean.
But Justin James just needs to hit where he hits, and he does a pretty good job of hitting where he's trying to hit. All right.
Trying to see that.
Those leg kicks, though.
Oh, my God. He just hit an uppercut, too, on that one.
Yeah, he did. Oh, man.
Dude, Benitez eats a straight right.
Snaps that head back, though.
Another straight right.
You got
James
southpaw
left
versus
and a right.
orthodox. Benitez is a southpaw, and James is an orthodox. So that straight right and that straight left is going to be key for these guys. So straight right from James,
right hook.
And then a straight left from Benitez. Those should be 2 key strikes to look out for in this because of the southpaw versus orthodox stance. Ooh,
another good leg kick. Jesus Christ.
He's getting to go
Benitez
inside.
looks like he's a whole weight class above James, too.
100%. He looks way huge compared to him.
And James looks like he has some he can cut down.
Oh, yeah, he can go down.
Good body shot from James. Benitez rolls out and misses that uppercut, though.
All right, here we go.
We're standing in the middle of the cage, and these guys are trading.
Come on, Guitar Hero.
Ooh,
Nice
another
body
shot from James. Just ripping at that body, man. I love good body shots.
Those leg kicks are fucking wicked,
dude,
though.
those leg kicks, if James doesn't put this away, he might be in trouble later because those leg kicks are brutal. They're
100%.
landing hard, and he's not doing anything to check them.
No, nothing. He's trying to lift his leg and kind of roll with him, but it's gonna build up and it's gonna add up. The good thing for him is they're more inside oftentimes, though, because of that southpaw versus orthodox stance. But if you look at
the left eye of Benitez.
He's feeling those strikes.
Oh, for sure. That left eye is red.
That's what I'm saying, though. James has fucking heavy hands, dude.
He does.
But his forehead's getting a little beat up. He's just eating them on the top of the forehead. If you want to eat him somewhere, right there is the best spot to do it.
You got a big forehead, too.
He shined that shit to blind his opponent.
Yeah, he did. The lights are flashing off of it, man. Ooh, look at that wicked uppercut from Benitez.
Straight right, then an uppercut, and a straight left.
And James throws a couple straight rights of his own and misses the uppercut.
Ooh.
But he went on a flurry there, missed half of them. But he was pushing forward. Looks like James' liver on that right side is kind of red. Look at that.
Is that round or what?
No.
Did he get poked in the eye?
I didn't see a damn eye poke. What is the ref doing? Looks like an eye poke. Yeah.
All right, then they're not going to replay it.
No.
I didn't really see an eye poke. But
that was really quick if there was one. I didn't see anything, but.
Yeah, it might have happened, but I don't know. I think Justin James has kept his hands closed for the most part, though.
Look at James. His right arm's protecting those ribs over there. They're red as fuck. Ooh.
Man.
This might get.
Good knee.
These guys are swinging, dude. Oh, my.
Minute 45 left. These guys are going after it.
Another leg kick from Benitez.
Oh, man.
Dude, I don't know how to score this round so far. We got a minute and a half left, and this is anybody's round.
I'm really curious to see what the stats look like on this, though.
This is anybody's round, in my opinion, right now.
Yeah, 100%.
This is so close. They've pushed back and forth. Nobody's really had dominant pushing forward the whole time. You know, it's been back and forth.
Yeah.
I think the leg kicks, though, might give Benitez the edge to me.
I'm going to pull up the stats here after this round if it gets to there. But I'd be curious to see. What is this?
There was a cup check there. They both did, like, push front kick type deals. And kind of, I think James being the shorter guy got it. Oh, that was to the body. Oh. That was clean. Woo. That was right in those ribs that were red. Wow. Benitez with the W. He's got broken ribs. I guarantee you James has some broken ribs after that.
He said, I'm good, though. James mouthed, I'm good.
Yeah, he's saying he's good, but I guarantee them ribs are broken.
Done. Fucking A.
Them ribs are broken. That's back-to-back losses for James now. He might need to think about going down, honestly. He looks small in this division. Yeah. And he's got weight to lose.
Beautiful shot, though.
He's not wincing like anything's cracked.
No.
It just might have been a really good shot.
Wow.
Look at that. It's still red.
I want to see that replay, dude, because he dropped so fast.
Did you see how fucking hard that knee was,
Yeah, that
though?
knee, oh my gosh.
That knee was thrown with authority. Look at this. Boom! Right into the exact same spot that was already red.
Wow. Beautiful. Guess that's bonus points for me.
You got the win on that one. Hey!
Not excited about it, though.
All right, well, I can't be picking that guy anymore, man. I only picked him because you like him so much.
I'm still picking Justin James going forward in the future. I mean, how fucking exciting was that fight anyway, though?
It was fun. Up until that point, I'll say that.
That was a super fun, exciting fight.
I would like to see James go down. I think he's probably just too small for these guys.
He might be, honestly.
He looked like the smaller guy in every single one of his fights in the UFC so far.
Definitely. Wow. I want to see how that affects everything going on.
Did he have appendix surgery?
Yeah, he might have.
Looks like it.
All right, so Cullen, with that loss, you dropped to third place.
I figured there's a lot of people that probably picked Benitez. Fisty, I'm sure.
All right, so Josh 3000 moves into first place.
Yep, Fisty and Josh, but Josh got a perfect on that, didn't he?
No. Josh is in first place.
Yeah.
Fisty's in second.
No, I'm saying they both passed me.
Yeah, so 330 for Josh right now for total
look at Josh got that perfect.
Yep, 5 correct picks for Josh, 1 perfect, and that was this one.
Yeah, Blazing
1
Race
semi-perfect. Oh my gosh, it moved me up into 5th place. I'm so pissed. Like, I'm happy but pissed.
That's funny, but still, Blazing Race says that was one
Bullshit.
of the nastiest knees I've seen in a while.
That was
Yeah, that
wicked.
knee was brutal.
Dude, that was like perfect.
The timing on that was amazing.
Amazing.
Because you saw James, for the most part, was protecting those
Yeah.
ribs. And
Yeah.
as soon as he throws that, right?
I can't
Benitez
wait.
comes
Yeah.
underneath with that knee right to the ribs. Same spot that was already beat up,
Yeah.
man.
Wow. Beautiful.
God, fantastic fight. Fantastic finish. Props out to Benitez.
Yeah. It was crazy. That was a good
Phenomenal
fight.
finish.
That was a great fight for both guys. I love that fight. If you're new to our stream, if you're not a part of Tapology.com in our group, go to tapology.com/groups/434.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pinned to the top of the. You wait till I'm done talking first. It's pinned to the top of the chat there. So click on that, sign up with us, and compete with us. All right, go ahead.
I want to hear him talk because he earned that shit, man. That was a fantastic fight from what we got.
Fantastic.
Fantastic finish.
He's going to get a performance of the night bonus.
For sure. That was a...
Dude, he just got a TKO with the knee to the
That
stomach,
knee.
man. That doesn't happen very often. It
was beautiful.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
Can't say nothing else about it. I'm kind of mad I didn't get any points because Justin James, that's back-to-back times, he let me down.
I don't care.
I'm 1-2 picking James now, man.
So am I.
I gotta look at that.
But
See what happens. If he goes down, I might give him another shot, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe if they give him the right fight.
really, we just got to look to see who he's fighting, though. Honestly, though, I thought he could knock out Benitez, so.
He could have. I mean, he did some damage early. Benitez is just a good fighter. He's a hell of a fighter, man.
Fantastic. It was the diversity was the difference there. The leg kicks, the strikes, the knees,
Yeah.
the punches. It was more mixed up.
That added up. Look at this inside leg kick right to the knee. He did nothing to check those leg kicks. Look at that. Look at the welt on that right leg on the thigh outside. God,
It was crazy.
dude, and he went down instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Ian Parker said needed sternum. Wasn't even to the sternum, bro. That was
Shoot.
right to the ribs.
He just fucking put him out, dude.
Let's see what he's got to say.
It's good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Always nice when the boss is happy. Congratulations on a big win tonight, my friend.
Boss should be happy.
I feel great today. You know, I know it was my night. Yeah. I feel sad because
Bilal Muhammad says, ouch.
my first fight,
Yeah, man.
I have my boxing coach passed away. Like,
Oh, shit.
not to, you know, my coach passed away, and I miss him.
Damn, dude.
If
That's got to be rough.
here with me, maybe if this guy didn't touch me, you know, I'm okay. I'm happy for this win, and let's see if I won the bonus, right?
Right.
Man, he gets a bonus. He's got to get a bonus for that one.
I understand that was the source of your emotion after the fact, but you were favored to win this fight tonight. But man, did you mix it up beautifully and put it on him. Seemed like you found that striking zone pretty early in the fight.
Yeah, you know, I have a new boxing, a new coach, a striking coach. It's Tomas Diagne, and you know my jiu-jitsu coach.
Boom. These knee kicks just brutal.
You know, like I feel good.
Or these leg kicks to the knee. To the thigh.
A lot of injuries over the year. You are healthy, back in an active
Boom. Oh, yeah, that went.
What is the forecast?
He grabs those knees and goes down. Damn.
2021.
You know, I want to fight like soon, and I'm ready. I'm here.
I'd like to see him in the cage again soon.
Watch your entire career.
Get something for January or February.
About as good as it gets, my man. Safe travels home. We'll see you next year. There he is.
Got to give him a performance of the night bonus, in my opinion. I think that's definitely a performance bonus worthy finish right there. So we had, how many decisions have we had so far? 1. Tapuria's knockout was pretty good too. I don't know. Smolka had a good knockout. Jordan Levitt had a really good knockout. Ooh, damn. Dude, who you guys giving it to? That's, damn, the performance of the night. I think Jordan Levitt's got to get a performance. You slam knock somebody out, that's a performance bonus. I don't care. Smolka's knockout of Quinones was okay. Tapuria's knockout of Jamin Jackson was beautiful. Damon Jackson. That was a beautiful knockout too. Damn, dude. I'm trying to think of who would get performance bonuses. I think for me at this point, It's got to be Benitez and Levitt. I think those are the two that I've got to give my performance bonuses to so far.
Fight of the night, though, would go to the Dolidze fight that we didn't think was going to go to.
Yeah, I think that's probably fair.
I think that I would give that one. The John Allen versus Roman Dolidze fight. I would say that was probably fight of the night in my opinion right now. This one though, right here, a lot of people picked Jamal Hill with his 7-0 record.
Yeah, he's making his UFC debut, right? Or did he
I think
fight
he's got
once?
one fight.
Did he get
in the
one
UFC.
in there?
Yeah.
I know he fought in the Contender Series, didn't he?
Yes,
Is that where
did.
he came from?
Yeah.
Jamal.
Yeah, he's got one fight in the UFC right now, if I remember right. But I mean, honestly, I'm pretty excited about him in general. But I don't have him picked for this one.
Oh, he did. He fought. He's got a couple. It looks like. Oh, he had that one overturned to a no contest for weed.
And that was against Claes
Abreu.
Yeah. But yeah, another one overturned for weed. To be honest, though, he does have good striking. A lot of people were talking about how he's very similar to Ovince St. Preux. I don't think he's at all anywhere similar to him outside of the fact that he strikes a lot.
Now, my biggest issue with him, though, is yes, he's got a couple fights in the UFC, but Darko Stosic,
Yeah.
Clydeson Abreu,
Yep.
he hasn't fought anybody near the caliber of OSP.
Yep.
Through his entire career so far. He's 7-0.
I mean,
this is a very big leap up in competition.
Darko 1-3 in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is a very big leap up in competition for him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it's enough for me to pick him.
Yeah.
So I rock my boy OSP.
Fair enough.
Who we know what we're going to get. He's probably one of the best athletes, maybe not anymore at his older age, but that the UFC's ever seen.
One of the best natural athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
100%.
did wrestling, football at the collegiate level. Now he's fighting. Like, the dude's been doing it. He can play sports, man.
So I got St. Preux picked to win in the first round too.
So you got him in the first round?
Yep.
I think I have him in the
Submission.
first round too in the submission.
And I actually have
God damn
Hermansson picked to win by TKO in round 1.
You got him by TKO in round 1? You think
Yeah.
he's going to put Vettori out that fast?
I think so. I don't know. Hermansson seems to be very big on his ground and pound right now.
Yeah.
He says he thinks he has the best ground and pound. And in fact, he called first round TKO, which is the only reason I switched it from first round
Might be.
submission
If
to
he's
TKO.
going to be looking for it, that might be trouble, though. I picked
Why?
him.
But why? You got a guy in Vettori who has a lot of submissions himself.
Yep, and I think Vettori's going to be looking to take it to the ground.
So
And that's where my issue comes in.
I think Hermansson gets him
Because
down
I
first.
think Vettori might take him down, might try to take him down. I think Hermansson's going to let him take him down. I think he's going to tap him out in the second.
I mean, he might let him take him down, but I think Hermansson has better wrestling, better takedowns himself. I think you're going to see Vettori try to come forward and throw heavy strikes, and Hermansson's going to change levels, take him down. He gets to mount so fucking easy on guys.
Fast, dude.
So easy on guys. I think he's just going to take him down and ground and pound him. I think Vettori rushes in and he's boom, down. Mount, ground and pound.
It's going to be an interesting fight.
It's going to be interesting.
I think this is a little, for me, is more interesting than having Kevin Holland because I'm big on Kevin Holland.
Yeah.
And Kevin Holland's fighting next weekend. He's got Jacare.
Yeah, because of his COVID test. He got moved.
He was supposed to fight
Hermansson
Hermansson tonight.
yeah. But anyway, so St. Preux, who do you have picked in this one?
We have the same pick, dude.
We got first round.
OSP submission round 1.
All right, I like it.
We got the same pick.
I like it. Jamal Hill did come out saying, though, that he started training in jiu-jitsu before he ever started doing any striking or MMA.
Mm-hmm.
His striking's pretty good. So if his jiu-jitsu is more experienced, maybe better. I don't know. I don't know if it's better. Maybe he moved on to striking because he was struggling with jiu-jitsu.
No, I don't know, but we're going to find out, man. That's why we fight, right?
He believes he's very well-rounded. He's got a huge name. This is a big opportunity for him.
This is a huge opportunity. This is by far the biggest name he's fought in his career.
100%.
In his young career. This is only
100%.
fight number 8.
Yeah,
So,
fight 9 because he has
or
one
fight
that
9. That's right. The one
overturned.
was no contest because of the marijuana. So
Yep.
he's technically 7-0 instead of 8-0. Yeah.
Fantastic fighter though.
We're gonna find out how real he is though.
Yeah.
Because OSP, that's my dude. He actually, I think I picked against him in his last fight. Who did he fought another dude who is an athlete too. Another collegiate football player.
He just snapped.
He snapped his losing streak.
No, he snapped the winning streak for the
Oh,
other.
from the other guy. Yeah.
Why am I blanking on the name?
I don't remember. Let me look this up. Hold on. I'm going to pull him up real quick. I know his name. It's again, dude. I just can't remember tonight.
Dude, I don't know why the fuck we're blanking on those names.
Yeah, it's weird.
But
right.
Alonzo Menefield.
Yep,
Let me
Menefield.
get. Oh, I didn't even have it pulled up.
So
yet.
yeah.
Alonzo Menefield.
Oh, that's right. And he OSP was coming off the loss to Ben Rothwell, where he went to heavyweight and fought.
Yeah, and he lost that split decision.
Split decision lost.
Kind of
which
a boring
some people
fight,
thought he
though. I thought it was just a bad fight in general in that one.
I had Rothwell winning, but yeah, that was a not a fun
Alonzo
fight.
Menefield. This was the one that we were kind of interested. I picked OSP to win by submission in that one as well.
I picked Menefield to win. I think I picked him by knockout. But OSP ended up knocking him out in the second round.
Yeah, I mean, if you look on here, on his page, yeah, I picked him to win by submission round 2 in the last one. So I'm 1-0 officially on here with my picks on him. Who knows what we are with the other old pages we used to do stuff on.
We used to rock on UFC.com. They used to do their own pick'em on UFC.com, which was really fun because they would reward you with points. Yeah. And you could use those points to buy pay-per-views. So that's how we used to watch a lot of pay-per-views is we would play the UFC pick'em on UFC.com.
Yep.
Rack up them points and just take turns buying pay-per-views.
Mm-hmm. And then we started winning the free pay-per-views.
Yeah.
On the
purple couch.
The purple couch.
Purple couch.
Couch.
Yeah, the purple couch.
Red carpet, purple couch. Couch.
See, I told you, I'll get you too.
Sometimes shit gets mixed up. But yeah, I mean, honestly, he's good, he's fun, but will he be able to use this all against OSP?
I don't know, dude. I feel like OSP is going to be the bigger guy and the more experienced guy.
Well, I like what OSP did to Alonzo Menefield, who was on a big wave at the time.
Jamal Hill's going to be faster.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's more youthful. I think OSP needs to take his time and just land the right shot. Don't go for broke early.
I like it. Oh, we're still on that. So, let us know what you guys got in the chat box down there. If you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like on this video here too as well. That helps us out and do all that good stuff. We have social media.
All that good stuff. Instagram.
Yeah.
Twitter. You can find us. Facebook. Just search Crushing Cans. Will pop to the top.
TikTok too.
Yeah, apparently we started a TikTok.
Yeah, we got a TikTok for our reaction videos. So if you're on TikTok, find us on there, Crushing Cans Podcast. We're going to just put 1-minute reaction videos to the different fights that are worthy of a reaction video on.
Yeah.
So just like
that was a good knee to the body on that one from Jamal. That's Jamal Hill, right?
Yeah, that's Jamal Hill.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They say that he's like...
He's got some good knees to
OSP,
the body.
But I don't feel like he's like OSP outside of the fact that, he's dark and tall. And he strikes.
My thing, you think about OSP, dude. That dude has been through some shit. Like coming up through MMA.
Mm-hmm.
He was an athlete, just an athlete, before he got into MMA. He wasn't a fighter. He wasn't a boxer in high school. Wasn't really anything other than an athlete. Comes in, trains, fights, gets into the UFC.
Some wrestling experience.
Yeah, he had some wrestling experience. Fought a lot of the best, light heavyweights they have.
Yes.
So...
I agree.
That dude's been around a long time, man.
Been around for a while. I'm pretty excited about that one, though.
Man, we go back, even the Strikeforce days. Jason Day, it's probably his best Strikeforce win.
Boom! I gotta adjust this strip.
How hard would it be though? You come in, you get into MMA. You have 2 amateur fights.
Yep.
You go pro after 2 fights, and you lose back-to-back fights as a pro.
It's hard to bounce back from that. Yeah. I mean, if it was boxing, your career is for sure done.
Yeah.
You basically don't get a career if you go 0-2 in your first 2 fights in boxing, outside of maybe being somebody that they're going to try to throw nothing but the best against you, and you're just there to pad records at that point.
Yeah. But when you go in now, you look at him. He beat Gian Villante.
Yep.
What do we got? Nikita Krylov.
Okay, but at the time that he beat Villante, it was a lot different though.
It was.
That was a 205 Villante. And that was a Villante who was a lot better at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So then continue on though.
Went to a decision with Gegard,
Yep.
who's arguably one of the best 205. Is he 185 now? Or is he still 205 in Bellator?
I think
don't
he's
remember.
85.
I think he might be 85 now.
But he also has the win over Nikita Krylov.
Krylov, Ryan
He
Jimmo,
submitted
rest in
Krylov.
peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Jimmo.
Pat Cummins went over
Shogun.
Shogun, where he knocked out Shogun
Yeah.
back in 2014. So let's not try to say it was an old Shogun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some people
Jesus.
will still say that, he was out of his prime then.
yeah. But look at it. He's got fights against Rafael Cavalcante, Glover Teixeira, John Jones, Jimmy Manuel,
He defeated Yushin Okami,
Corey Anderson.
Corey
He's got a
Anderson,
win over Corey Anderson,
who
who's
left
like,
the UFC on a 3 or 4 fight win streak.
as a number 1 contender, I think, too.
As a top contender for sure, a top 5 guy.
Yeah, top 5 guy went over to Bellator.
Yeah.
Dominic Reyes decisioned him. He
Yep.
ended up, Krylov got that win there. Ended up
Avenged
avenging
the
it.
loss, yeah.
But he's just.
But
fought-
then he came through and he snapped the
Yeah.
Alonzo Menefield winning streak, and there was a lot of hype around Menefield. So
There was a lot of hype around Menefield, and I actually picked Menefield to win in that fight.
yep, I
So.
didn't though. So
I just OSP just after I watched that Ben Rothwell fight, man,
it wasn't a good fight.
it was not pretty, and I'm like, dude, he just needs to. He's probably at that point in his career too where he needs to think about hanging it up. So, but they gave him Menefield at 205, and he looked a lot better.
He looked better. He
Looked better.
finished him. He finished him,
So.
and it wasn't a submission finish either.
Good God!
I thought that he would submit him. I thought that he'd get him down. He'd work for either that Von Flue that he does, because I figured that Menefield, lacking the experience that he does, he'd probably try to wrap up that head, which is exactly what set up that Von Flue choke for him so many times. But instead, he knocked him out.
Yeah. Dude, it's these damn commercials and this time between fights is just brutal.
I know. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
all right. It happens.
Blazin says, I hate to use the term, but OSP is a really good gatekeeper for the video. Yeah, at this point in his career, that's really all he is.
Well, I mean, it's a.
But if he gets the
accurate
win
term, though.
here, then maybe gets a top 15 guy.
If you're, I mean, yeah, maybe. But if you're a guy who's looking to break into the top fighters, OSP is a name
Tied
to beat.
second most finishes in modern UFC light heavyweight history at the
He has
11.
4 of the 6 Von Flue chokes in UFC submission history.
Tied 4th most wins in modern UFC light heavyweight history.
Yeah.
I said the dude's been around for a long time. Now
He's
is
a
Jamal
savage.
Hill
He
ready
has
to
the
take that
chance.
leap? Because if he can beat
has
OSP
the
tonight,
chance.
that's a leap.
Well, we know he's going to have the speed advantage. He will not have the veteran experience, which could be the biggest difference in this.
He said it's high
So.
standard for an top 15. Yeah. So let's see. If Jamal Hill wins this one, though, you got to give him a top 15 guy, right? Is OSP's not ranked, is he? I
Well,
don't think so.
You can pull that up real quick. I don't know if he's ranked, but he's got to be close to there, though. He's
OSP
always
missed
been
weight?
He's always been right around
Ooh,
there.
OSP was a pound over? Pound and a half over?
It happens sometimes.
So we look at light heavyweight. Yeah, he's not ranked. Oh, he's 15 right now. So
He's
he's
ranked
at
at-
15.
Exactly.
So with him missing weight, that might change things a little bit too.
yeah.
A win over Jamal Hill missing weight's not going to give him much credence.
Well, a win over Jamal Hill's not going to give him much credence anyway, but Jamal Hill needs this to break the top 15.
Oh, for sure.
So, we'll
But
see
a
what
win over
happens there.
Jamal Hill, if he were to get it, that'd be back to back.
Mhm.
You're sitting here putting a damper on the UFC's prospects. They're trying to get into the rankings. It might piss the UFC off a little bit.
Yeah, well, the UFC, they don't put him in these situations for no reason. Very similar to when you see the Uriah Faber versus Ricky Simone situation. They give
Dude,
you that person to try to
Does he
get
have
you
the
an
Facebook
opportunity.
like button on his damn chest?
I don't know
Is that
what the
those
fuck
are?
those are. They're just
It looks like he's got 2 thumbs up, but they look like a like button. That's what it looks like. If I see that dude outside walking, I'm gonna be like, boop.
like.
You should have a
man.
dislike for it too. 1 like, 1 dislike.
Where are my bets?
All right, OSP, let's go. Let's go. And I got Herzog in the cage for this one. So I'll bet you Herb Dean drew the assignment for the main event, didn't he?
I don't know, but he's fucking terrible.
Hey. Here we go.
coulda
COSP looks
sworn.
calm and relaxed. I like it. I like it.
I put in.
Yeah, OSP looks
right,
like
round
he
one, here we
might be
go.
a little bit bigger.
So
Hill's a little
playing-
bit bigger than I thought he was, though.
Hill's playing patient though.
Oh,
He's
that's a
playing
good
patient.
move. You don't want to rush in on OSP.
No. He's looking for those openings. But OSP being the fact that he's gotten this far mostly off of being an athlete, he does give you awkward looks. He gives you awkward views to try to figure out. Ooh, and you got Hill trying to counter
Nobody's landed anything yet. They've
Nope.
each kind of thrown a couple
that body
strikes.
strike lands there.
That did land there, the little front kick to the midsection. Hill threw his own just now, landed a little bit. And they both just exchanged left kicks that landed to the nuts of each of them. And they kind of both just said, nope, rubbed it off, let's go.
Where?
And then a side kick from OSP, Hill with the left hand. We're standing in the middle right now, guys. Hill kind of fakes high, goes low, but didn't do anything with it. OSP, kind of little
All right,
leg
I got
kick.
2 small bets in on these ones right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I got plus 150 OSP right here, and I got a plus 105 Jack Hermansson.
Okay.
So
Another little side kick there to the body from OSP.
small bets, but nothing huge.
OSP throws another kick to the body from the front, but Hill catches it.
Ooh.
Whew, Hill just winged that left out there, but it missed. Hill landed
Ooh,
that
he
one,
hit
though, that right.
though. Southpaw versus Orthodox.
That left to the body from Hill. Another left to the body from Hill. And then you had St. Preux with another kick to the
He's
body.
staying calm, though.
He keeps throwing those front kicks to the midsection.
Might think it's soft.
And
Whoa. I think that's
So-
more balanced, though.
It was balanced because
Balanced.
OSP threw a leg kick, and then Hill had that body kick
Kinda
or body
parried-
a
he kinda
left
parried
hook
out
to the
and hit
body.
body, and he threw that right or that left.
There's
or
a
the
left
right.
hook to the body,
Yeah, left hook to the body, and he threw that right. Southpaw.
right over the top of it.
Yeah, he's the southpaw, so it mixes it up a little bit.
It does. But that was probably the best strike landed. That left hook to the body so far for me was the best strike I've seen.
100%.
And then OSP throws another body kick, and Hill catches it and throws the left to the body again. Hill is working that left hand to the body. That's another one.
I mean, he's
Another
that was
left
a good,
hand to the
That was
body.
a good hook though from St. Preux there. Right now, though, based on volume, though, St. Preux is losing this round at this point.
I think St. Preux's down too. Hill's landed the better strikes.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
I think St. Preux knows he's kind of got to take his time a little bit. He can't get too blown out in the first round.
Except that we both picked him to win by the first round.
I know. It's driving me nuts. I was thinking, if he's going to win this fight, he's got to get it done in the first round because the later this goes with a youthful guy, odds are against you being an older guy.
100%.
Ooh,
that
whoa,
was a good
that leg kick just buckled him.
That's the most significant strike.
Another
and that's
one.
The second one.
2 back-to-back leg kicks that almost put Hill down. The one looked like it might have almost hyperextended his leg because he tried to catch his balance and plan on it, and it looked like it bent back a little bit.
OSP's got to pick up on that, though. He is.
Another one.
And look at that. You see what Hill's doing? He's starting to reach down to block that. That's going to set up a strike there.
Watch
though.
him pull that leg kick up. He's probably going to do another one.
Ooh.
Watch him do a question mark kick where he fakes low, goes high, right to the head.
That'd be fucking dope.
It would be pretty dope if he actually pulled it
All right,
off.
I think St. Preux's starting to steal this round.
St. Preux might. I mean, strikes is really close.
Yeah, we're going to look at that here in between rounds. We'll see what they have on their stats. Hill kind of caught that and tried to
He did.
counter.
He caught the left arm as he threw it.
tried
It was
to
really
catch it
weird.
and counter over the top. I mean, that's a good option.
He's
though, if you're
been
southpaw,
catching
though.
another kick to the body from OSP, a left hand to the body from Hill. Hill's been catching OSP strikes. He's probably caught 4 or 5 of them so far.
Uh-oh.
OSP, now we're in a clinch.
I
Hill's
mean, if
pushing
Hill
OSP
can go
against the
strength
cage.
for strength with him, I'm going to be surprised.
Yeah. OSP's grabs ahead already.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he pulled off. Damn. Yeah, look at the strikes are extremely close. Look at that. 17, 19, 17, 22, or 21. So,
Is that what they have?
yeah, they had there's a 2-strike difference for Hill so far.
I don't know. I feel like St. Preux is winning this round at this point.
Yeah, it's close.
It's super
really
close,
close. I don't know. I think I would probably give it to Hill. But you can make an argument for either guy at this point. I think Hill finishes.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Hill finishes stronger. Hill
Yeah.
finishes stronger. I don't know. That's a super close round.
For me, that's
Let me look at the
I'm gonna
stats.
give that one to Hill, 10-9. It could be either or. I don't. God, that's crazy. But I think that's a 10-9 Hill.
Yeah. So they got
That was-
22 significant strikes for OSP, and then 26 for
22
total, and then 26 total strikes for Jamal Hill. But they say all the strikes landed from Jamal Hill have been
Were
significant.
I don't know
Um,
about that.
I don't know about that either.
Just based on what we saw.
Yeah, they give 9 seconds control time, that little bit up against the cage there at the end, I guess. But it's a super
Those leg
fucking
kicks,
close.
dude. If he keeps that going, man.
Well, and I think the leg kicks were the most significant strikes.
They might have been. Oh, they just gave him another one. Did the round started? Damn, dude, come on, ESPN.
We're live, dude.
Yeah, we're live. What the hell?
I don't know what you're fast forwarding to.
I'm just trying to.
Whoa, wait a second.
So we weren't live.
We must not. How did
Look
we
at
get
that.
behind?
13. I don't know how we got behind, but that's 10-9 Hill from Ian Parker. I agree, Ian. I
don't know.
think Hill probably did just enough
I
to
think the leg
barely
kicks were
edge
the-
that out.
I mean, they all seem to think Hill, but I don't know. I think the leg kicks.
I think
are
the leg kicks are probably
really-
going to
really
do the most
significant,
damage
the biggest.
the later
significant
this
thing.
fight goes. What do you
All
think?
right. Yeah. I mean,
I
if
think
he
that
keeps on
phase-
it.
I think Hill won the round, but I think the leg kicks were probably the most significant strike.
Close round, fair
I think
enough
if
to say.
that-
I think Hill's finished better, and that can give him the edge as far as the judges go.
Yeah.
But Hill did not like that left hook that came
No, he
from
did. He
St.
just
Preux
hit
there.
a nice one.
He opened his mouth and was like,
Ooh, that
Ooh.
left kick to the body again. He does that.
keep
So
on
that's
the
like-
fucking legs, dude.
That's the
Keep with
fourth
those
time
legs.
that OSP's landed that side kick to the body.
Mhm.
But Hill just landed probably 3 or 4 unanswered shots
I think
to the
he
head.
probably thought about it, though. Hill's body looks a little soft. Yeah, Hill's got the speed advantage, though, for sure. I don't know.
We knew that coming in. We said that Hill's going to have the speed advantage.
Yeah, we thought
He's
that
got
would
the
happen.
youth advantage.
100%.
So it might be why OSP's kind of taking his time a little bit, you know?
Well, he's been kind of coasting a little bit lately in his career, but
Got to at the old age.
yeah, you got to figure out how to conserve that energy. But to be honest, though, he's got to keep those leg kicks.
Yeah, I want to
going.
see him
Just
throw
go
that
with the
leg kick.
legs.
That left leg or that right leg of Hill's right there for the taking
Yeah.
again.
Oh, he
Now we
just
got a
knocked the
mouthpiece
mouthpiece
out.
out. He just knocked. Oh,
No, he
Hill.
spit it out.
Did he really spit that out?
Yeah, he did.
I think.
It
I
came
think he
out
had his
on
mouth
accident.
open, and I think that St. Preux kind of like slapped him a little bit. It wasn't a hard punch,
Might have. But it
but
looked like
because
Hill
he keeps
landed the
opening
strike
that
to
mouth.
me.
Hill did land, but I think St. Preux might have just kind of like popped him a little while the mouth was open, because he keeps opening that mouth. See?
Yeah, and it almost came out again, and it just looks like he smiled. That might not even be his mouthpiece. It might be a fresh mouthpiece.
Yeah.
There's no
slip.
Yep, and then he goes to throw a knee and misses. There's no reason his mouthpiece. He smiled and his mouthpiece almost came out and he put it back in.
Dude, I have to force my mouthpiece out.
That's
It
what I'm
stays
saying.
in tight.
That's
Ooh,
there was a good right hand from
That
Hill
was a
though.
good right hand.
Yeah, OSP's
rocked.
rocked. A
He's
good one to the
rocked.
body. A left hand, a right, another right.
Oh,
OSP
tied up.
tying it up.
Tied
and pulled
up.
Come on. Hill
with the body
tried
rock.
to drag him down, but he couldn't.
He
Hill
should've
needs to
him.
let go and just tee off again if Hill wants. Hill's picking him apart right now.
I don't know about picking him apart, but that little flurry there was good.
Yeah,
he
that
hurt him there, and
flurry-
he hit him with a good. He hit him.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If that landed, oh my God. He was holding the head.
Man,
Ooh, that right-handed, that landed.
right-handed landed.
That right-handed landed, baby. Hill to the
Dude.
body. Another right.
Oh,
Another right.
Oh, he hurt him again.
Dude, OSP. Herzog's
Oh,
going to
you
call
better
this.
move!
Herzog's going to call this.
Oh, move!
OSP's eating a lot of shit.
Herzog's got a good look too,
He does.
and
That missed.
I respect his decision more than others.
That right landed. That right landed. That
Dude,
right landed.
You better fucking get in there, move.
He's done.
If it's boxing,
He's
they already
done.
stop it.
He's done. Herzog called it. There it is.
Oh, don't
Jesus
disagree.
Christ.
I don't disagree.
No, I told you he was going to call
Hey,
it.
if it's boxing, they would have already stopped it.
I was saying for like a good 10, 15 seconds before they called it that Herzog was going to call that. Jamal Hill was teeing off on OSP right there. He was going to town. And OSP just was not going down. Tough as a mother, man.
I literally have
Yeah.
to force the fucking thing out.
Dude.
Get your mouthpiece made up right, dude.
Good stoppage. Excellent win for Jamal Hill, dude.
100%.
That puts him in the top 15.
Yeah, right there.
That's a great win.
That's a number 15 spot taker right there.
At least, he moves into minimum number
has to.
15. He takes OSP spot, but he might even go a little bit higher than that.
Yeah, I don't know if he goes
OSP's
higher,
one tough mother lover. He could not put OSP out, dude. OSP ate some shots, and it was just going in.
I know, it was good. It
So-
was good. But yeah, seriously, you guys, a good mouthpiece, invest in one.
Yeah, and best in one.
Like, I literally have to force it out. There's no way this thing will ever get knocked out.
Is that the same one you use for fighting or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had this mouthpiece for probably 13 years, 12, 13 years, and it still works perfect.
Jesus.
Yeah. You invest in a good one early on, or you
All
get
right.
a sponsor to take
Props
care of
to
it.
Jamal Hill. That's another loss for me, man.
too.
Let's take a look at the group real quick.
Let me pull that up.
Lucas Ross just leapfrogged into first place. Damn, I fell all the way down to 9th. Mario, Blasian Ray, Townsy, JGH, and Liam Perez all passed me up. Holy shit.
And I fell to 10th.
Josh and Fisty both fell down too, but Lucas Ross just leapfrogged all the way up to first.
Crazy.
He must have got a perfect on that one. Round 2
He did.
knockout.
He did. He did get a perfect because he only had one perfect before this.
Yeah, round 2
He
knockout.
got that
Damn.
perfect.
Look at that.
Yeah.
He's got Hermansson round 2 submission, you son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Look, man, that's my pick. I got Hermansson round
Look
2.
at that right there.
Yeah.
Squirt General sitting at 17th place.
Last place for the Squirtster.
Oh, man.
Girth Brooks actually moved up
Ain't
ahead
nothing
of Squirt
squirting
General.
for him at all. Nothing squirting for him.
All right, man. That's
But
crazy.
you know
I
what,
can't
dude?
believe.
What's crazy, though, is we have a pretty good battle going on here still for first place, though.
You know,
So
between-
first place is 350, right?
Yep. And then look at me down here at 9th place right now.
Yeah.
I'm only 60 points out. But I can't pass Lucas Ross. We have the exact same pick for
What
this
does he have picked?
submission round 2, Hermansson.
Ooh, okay. So what does Liam Perez have picked? That's the real question. So Liam Perez and Josh 3000. Those are the two that could really. Vettori decision. Okay. That will put him ahead. Vettori
I can leap
knockout.
that. Ooh, yeah, I can leap some people, baby. Let's go.
Ooh,
Um,
okay.
Yeah, Blasian Ray, yeah. It was definitely a good stoppage. No one can argue with that. If anybody wants to, stop watching combat sports because, he was done on the feet. He's just
done.
tough as
Yeah.
nails. He couldn't
No,
go down.
I agree. In boxing, they would have stopped it probably a good 15 seconds before that. 10,
Jamal Hill.
10 maybe 10 seconds. But they would have stopped it a little bit earlier if it was a boxing match. 100%.
He tried to push the camera so he can get it on his team. You see that? He was like pushing the camera over to look at his team.
Go look at them.
I like that, man.
Yeah.
Look at Boney says Jamal Hill. Oh, yeah. Jamal Hill looking real good, guys.
Like I don't know. I feel like they're kind of Mickey Mouse mittens, though.
They look like buttons. That's all I'm saying. They look like buttons, dude.
How's his social media following?
I have no idea, but
Maybe it's pretty
that's
good.
definitely a like button. You know, it'd be hilarious is if that was his YouTube channel right across his chest.
That would be awesome.
That would be hilarious.
If we get over 1 million
So wow,
followers,
Jamal Hill,
maybe
very
that'll be
impressive.
mine,
Oven
too.
St. Preux. OSP needs to look at, he is a gatekeeper. Out of the top 15, 37 years old. If the UFC is going to keep giving him a check, why not? But, it might be time
Let's
for OSP.
be realistic, though. Is he chasing a title shot?
No.
No. Did he really get, super beat up until that point?
Super beat up?
He didn't really get super beat up. He was
No.
losing that fight.
I think he was losing the fight.
But it was only in that last little bit there that he was actually getting super beat up.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, though, if that's one of those top 5 guys, though, they're going to be putting a shit ton more on you.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, they're going to be putting a ton.
The group didn't
more
look
on
great after 3, but we've been solid since then. Yeah, Townsy moving on up the board there. He's happy.
you. Right?
Townsy's up there tied at 4th place with Fisty, JGH, and himself. So
Yeah. We move on to the main event, though. That's going to be awesome. What I'm curious, though.
I want to see what Blasian has. Blasian's been with us for the whole card tonight. He's got Hermansson KO round 3. Ooh, if I can get a perfect, I can leapfrog. Oh my
Leapfrog?
God. I can leapfrog him.
Somebody take this guy's keys.
Jesus Christ. I can leapfrog Blasian. So that would be nice.
All right.
Because I've got Hermansson submission round 2. He's got him TKO. If I get the sub, that's 15. How far ahead of me is Blasian?
Blasian.
So,
Pulling that up real quick.
can't. No, I can. Don't you worry. What's Townsy got? Townsy's 25 ahead of me. He's got sub round 1. I cannot pass Townsy. Actually, the perfect will put me tied with Townsy. No, because he'll get 15 for the bonus on the sub.
I will say
I can't pass Townsy,
our
though.
best guy right now in the group has 350 points right now. He's sitting at 295 in the world.
Yeah, these last 2 fights really messed me up.
Or sorry, 290.
I see that, Townsy.
292 in the world. Why are they separating those ones?
I have no idea.
They have the exact same score.
I wonder if they're giving credence to 7 versus 6.
They are.
So.
They usually.
All right, before this next one goes, I'm going to go take a piss.
292 out of 3,066. That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all.
Pretty good.
So, yeah, we've got a really competitive group going on right now. Unfortunately, the last few weeks for me have been just complete garbage. And I even got some bonus points that I really don't deserve, to be honest. There was one point where I picked Justin James to win, and he didn't win. But if you look at this right now, I've got a perfect pick for Justin James versus Benitez, and I did not pick Benitez, really. So I'll take it. It looks like, all the wins that I've got me some points. So I don't know. Let me go back and look. 4 wins for me so far on the night. Not a great night so far. All right. Now, I'm doubting myself here in this Hermansson TKO round 1 pick that I got going on here. But Hermansson did say that he enjoys his TKOs. He thinks that he has the best ground and pound in the game. So that's what changed it. I originally had Hermansson picked to win by submission round 1, but Vettori's got like 9 or 12 submissions himself, and because of that, I changed my mind. And when I changed my mind, it was Hermansson talking about how he's going to TKO. He's got the best ground and pound in the game, and he wants to use it again. He does a really good job of taking him out really fast as well. And with him taking him out really fast, I think that's going to play into it. Both these guys are super exciting. Vettori, I feel like he seems to pressure a little bit more when he strikes. Hermansson sits back a little bit more on his strikes. We'll see what happens here, though. Eventually, both these guys like to go to the ground. They're comfortable going to the ground. They're going to initiate the ground game. The other thing we have to think about, though, Marvin Vettori, he's ranked number 12 right now. He took this fight on short notice, so he doesn't really have a lot of time to game plan. He's coming off of basically his skill. Hermansson was originally facing a striker until, and then facing another mixed martial artist who's more of a striker, and Kevin Holland. That fight got canceled. And then Vettori steps in, who, while he does have fun striking, more of his wins come from submissions than they do from knockouts. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in this one. I just said interest. I just think it said the same thing that you've been saying. Interesting. Whatever the fuck it was that you were saying, I just said it. Yeah, so looking forward to this fight though overall.
I messed up and forgot to select round type finish, so a bunch of my picks. Oh,
you know
that
what?
Sucks.
Hey, Blasian Ray, we've had that issue a lot with us on Tapology.
Oh yeah, look at that.
You got
He had Hill, but no round. Oh, Benitez too,
Ooh,
and Delize and Levitt. Dude, he's probably in the lead right now. Because look at those are all wins.
So Blasian Ray,
Levitt win, Delize win,
so
Benitez win,
how
Hill
many
win.
wins does he have on the night, dude? He's got like 6 wins.
He's right there.
6 of 8.
Yeah, he's right there.
Yeah.
Where's he at? Blasian Ray 6 wins, and he's only 50 back. So
Dude, he's our
you
real
gotta
first
imagine
place.
that he probably has
He's-
some bonus points that he's missing out
guarantee
on.
it.
That's
He's-
4 fights.
Guarantee it. Blasian Ray's our real first place right now, to be honest.
Damn, Blasian.
If honestly, looking at the scores, he's not. But if he had his actual stuff in there, so you got to think about this. We do have this problem. Double check it because we run into it oftentimes. Something weird happens with Tapology. I don't know if it's us accidentally not selecting things correctly, but I also kind of feel like sometimes it might just be a little bit fidgety itself and change some shit, because there's been a couple of times where I've had things selected incorrectly that, like, for example, Justin James. I know for a fact that I picked Justin James. You know for a fact that I picked Justin James.
You're not going to pick
know?
against him, so.
Yeah, so, sometimes it does, you do get the wrong pick, and you really kind of don't want to just ignore it if you're really super concerned about it. But, sometimes errors happen.
Figueiredo Moreno coming up on Saturday.
That's like the quickest turnaround ever.
Both of these two, probably for a title fight, too.
Yeah.
Because both these
that's
dudes,
what I'm saying, for a title fight. Not
Okay,
ever,
I was
but
gonna
for a
say.
title fight. Yes, both these guys
and
fought on
both
the same
fighters, same card,
card.
literally a month ago,
Yep.
and they're both fighting against each other now.
It wasn't even a month ago. It was the last pay-per-view. It was 255. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it'll be a month, though, in between
Yeah,
fights
when they fight. Yeah.
But you look at that. That's crazy. Because Moreno was calling. He said, it should have been my title shot anyway. Now I got to go finish this dude. I go out there, get him done. Then I go up and finally get my title shot.
Yeah.
And they're saving that pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the original
really
pay-per-view main event on
Well,
that
here's
one?
the other thing, though. Dana
That's
White.
the 256 main event. They lost a couple fights off there already.
Mm-hmm. But, Dana White was like, I'm going to do whatever I can to keep these guys around. As soon as that fight was over at 255, he immediately said that he wanted those guys to stay.
Yeah,
to
both
stick
of them had quick fights. Why not?
Yeah.
Neither one took significant damage.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense if they want to do it.
Well, this was supposed to be. They had tried to get Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling on this card.
Mm-hmm.
They also tried to have
That one fell through. I know.
They also tried to have the Amanda Nunes versus Megan Anderson fight.
Yep.
And Amanda Nunes withdrew from that one.
And Vettori was originally scheduled to fight on this one, wasn't he?
Well, he had a couple of fights scheduled on this one.
For this one, but then he took the fight against Hermansson once.
Yeah,
Holland fell out.
and then Holland is taking his old fight. So Holland's going against Souza.
Psych.
Yeah. So Holland's going against Jacare Souza.
Yeah, that's Ronaldo.
Yeah. So he's going against Souza, and Vettori just kind of swapped places and took the Hermansson fight because of the COVID test. Yeah. So nobody's really losing a fight.
They just swapped spots.
What's cool is Vittori's in camp.
Yeah, he was already
fighting,
training.
He's just fighting a week earlier.
He's just got to cut weight a week ahead of schedule.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm super excited. This is going to be, dude, Hermansson's like a real challenger.
He's a beast, dude. I don't think he gets credit that he deserves right now.
No.
I think he's right there in that same category as Jan Blachowicz.
I didn't know if you were talking.
I was like Blachowicz. I was trying to like.
I was like, which one are you talking about?
My brain was like frozen. I was like, wait a minute, I got to pronounce this right.
The problem with Blachowicz was that when he was at 85, he struggled.
He did.
He wasn't that great of a fighter. In fact, let me pull his record up real quick.
But he finally went up to 205, won the title, and even now he's still not getting the recognition I feel like he probably deserves as the champion.
I agree.
So we'll see what happens with him, though.
And that's honestly,
especially if they give him that Izzy fight.
That's the John Jones situation, though, right? So you have to defend the belt in order for them to really consider you a champ, but you have to beat the champ to really be the champ, right?
Yeah.
So he didn't beat the champ, and his main event fight, or his title fight, was against Dominic Reyes.
Yep. Who a lot of people thought beat John Jones.
He didn't beat the champ. He hasn't defended. So hold on, let me pull this thing up real quick.
Finished Reyes.
Dude, he fucking finished him.
Finished Reyes, guys.
So if you look at him when he was at 85, Devin Clark was when he moved up to Pat Cummins is when he moved up was it Alexander Gustafsson? Yeah, because he struggled early on, and then he went up, and he kind of resurged. Boom, right there. He lost to Pat Cummins, Alexander Gustafsson, Corey Anderson, and Jimmy Manuwa. Jimmy Manuwa was Is that the 85 one? Because I swear he was at 85 for a while.
Yeah.
No, it was 205. I guess I'm wrong about that. He struggled a little bit at 205 first, and then he changed it around. Yeah, I mean, crazy though. But if you look at the guys he lost to, outside of Pat Cummins, Corey Anderson was like a number 1 contender guy
Yeah.
when he left. Gustafson was a number 1 contender guy at one time, and so was Thiago Santos. Thiago Santos arguably beat John Jones. Didn't officially beat him, but arguably beat him.
Who? There's another
And
fighter.
Then he beat Corey Anderson after that.
Yeah. So we got Marvin Vettori walking to the ring right now. He's getting his gloves checked. There's another fighter, because every time they talk about Vettori, they talk about his Italian heritage, and he's Italian, right? There's another fighter in the UFC who's Italian, and I forget who it is, but he was like, "Yo, I'm Italian too, and you guys don't talk about me like this." I forgot who it was. I can't. Oh, damn, pissed me off. But it was hella funny.
Well, you got Alessio Sakara, and that might have been the one you're talking
It wasn't
about.
Sakura because he's not in the UFC right now.
Hold on, let me pull.
It was recently. You know what? It might have been.
It might be Sakara, to be honest.
Hold on.
Oh, it might have been Di Chirico.
It might have been DiCirico and it might have been Vettori. I think I had it backwards because I'm pretty sure it was probably Vettori saying, "Yo, I'm Italian too," because they were talking about DiCirico. I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Yeah, that might have been it. That might have been it.
That's probably it because I think DiCirico made his debut recently in 2020, didn't he?
I don't know. I don't remember when he.
I mean, he was born in '89, so he's younger than both of us.
Younger than both of us. Yeah.
It's possible. I don't know. Pull up Chirico's record and see how many UFC fights he has.
All right, give me 1 second. Boom.
Just go like this, dude. Something like that, dude. Shit. No, I don't think it was DiCirico. I think it was Grigori.
Gregori.
Is there a fighter named Grigori?
Yes, there is.
In UFC right now? That's Italian?
If I whispered, does
No, I'm
everybody
trying
not
to
hear me?
think.
Does everybody not hear me when I'm thinking aloud?
I'm thinking out loud, guys. Hella funny. So what's his record? 12-5. Zach Cummins lost.
Mothman Murdoch.
Don't think it was him. He's on 3 in a row. He had a lot of fights canceled,
Oh,
though.
and 3.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens, though. By the way, if you guys aren't using the Brave browser, I think it's the best browser out there.
Yeah, I mean, I use it. Let me actually, by the way, let me kind of pull up my thing because my wallet's not connected on here. What the fuck? Shit. I'm probably close to around 30 BAT now since I started, since I got my account re-upped. They've actually been depositing. I get around between 10 to 14 BAT per month now.
I don't even use it for the BAT. That shit will disappear randomly.
So,
But I like its pop-up blockers. I like that it blocks the trackers, all that stuff. And, I like that it uses Google Chrome.
Yeah, it's the whole Chrome framework. It is Google Chrome.
Without all the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's faster, which, when you pull it up and look at it, like if you go to this, it'll tell you 167,357 trackers and
all these
blocked.
things blocked.
5.05 gigabytes of bandwidth saved. Time saved overall, 2.3 hours,
That's an estimation based on, all the ads it's blocking that you don't have to click out of. All that shit.
And how long it takes for shit to load based off your internet speed and stuff like that.
And I use Brave, like just as my normal browsing thing. But as a developer, I use Google Chrome because it's like it's best for developers, because they've got a really good developer tools. But yeah, as you're just normal browsing the internet, dude, Brave browser is awesome. Set up your account, get that shit taken care of, dude. You'll get money deposited for just browsing. It's not a lot, but I mean,
well, the cool thing about
Jake's had some bad experiences with it, but
yeah, I mean, ultimately, the cool thing I like about it is the fact that they're trying to make it so that you can get away from having ads on websites, right? So you as a user, you can tip a page with your BAT.
they
your
give
basic
you
attention
BAT.
your basic attention token. You'll earn basic attention
For
token
viewing ads.
if you choose to view ads. You can change it from 1 to 5 ads per hour, and you just click on it if you want to watch it or not, or see it or not, or ignore it. But you get paid to do it. BAT is not worth a ton right now. It's a cryptocurrency. The value goes up and it goes down. But the other cool thing is if say like I like a tweet, or if I like somebody's Twitter, they post something cool, I can boom.
Yeah, or a
Tip 'em.
YouTuber or anything like
Or a YouTuber.
and you're
any
getting
web
free
page.
money basically. Just you have the ads. They pop up in your actual Windows notifications. It's not a browser notification. You know, they pop up there, and then you get credited. It's like a couple cents per ad that you view, but
Yeah.
I mean, stuff adds up over time, and then you can take that
Yeah.
money, and if you can start tipping people all over the internet.
But
It's
you
crazy.
know, I've been using Brave for a long time.
Mhm.
So from the early days, there
I've
were
probably
some
been
issues.
using it about a year now.
There were some issues. I had, I don't know how many. It was probably between 120 and 200 BAT disappear from my wallet. But that only happened one time, and that happened a long time ago.
We are
All right.
finally getting ready to go for the main event.
I like to hear his voice sometimes.
It's Bruce Buffer fan.
I just like the amount of work he puts into actually trying to do a good job.
Dude, you know, it's funny. Somebody pointed out recently how they hated the BT Sports announcer that was in the ring announcer. They're like, dude, that BT Sports ring announcer is terrible. I think it was for the Tyson.
The Triller one?
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah. Well, I didn't like Snoop Dogg being the ring announcer.
A lot of people really like that. That's weird.
Jack Hermansson, dude. Future champ, in my opinion.
I think so.
I mean, as long as John Jones doesn't come back down.
Well, John Jones ain't gonna fight at 185 ever. So.
Oh, yeah. It's 85, not 205. He's fucking huge, though.
Look at that energy that they get in there with Bruce and everything, man. That's dope.
They
That's
just
gotta
gave
be
each
one
other
of the coolest
COVID.
things. They did. All right, here we go. And I told you, look, Herb Dean is in the ring, or the octagon, whatever you want to say. Herb's there for the fight.
All right, round 1 about to start right now.
Woo! Yeah, this thing's going to be close, you know.
All right. Marvin Vettori, he recently joined the Skinhead Army.
I was going to say, I was just about to say Marvin Vettori is looking like Edward Norton in American History X. That's where I was going, but you
Round
came
one,
out first.
round
So.
Here we go. Vettori standing in the center. Hermansson joins him in the center. Nobody lands a strike. Hermansson lands
Hermansson
with
with a
low
leg kick.
You have Hermansson standing in the orthodox stance and Vettori in the southpaw stance.
And Vittori's kind of like holding the center. Hermansson's just circling around him at this point.
Yeah.
Vittori looked like he might have landed that left.
Hermansson's ranked 4th right now. Vettori's ranked 12th in a 185-pound division. So there's a lot of potential here in this fight for both
Another
guys.
leg kick for Hermansson. And Hermansson actually has a 3.5-inch reach advantage, which is weird because Vittori's the one that's landing his jab.
That's cool. I'm interested to see this is what I'm talking about. Vettori kind of rushes in a little bit more with the strikes, and Hermansson kind of sits back a little bit on it.
He does.
And I think that will eventually lead to the takedown because Hermansson's just got to change level and shoot at that point. And he's got great takedowns.
He has great grappling skills, period.
Yeah. But this is so far a striking fight.
And so far, Vittori's landed some of the better shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hermansson's landed a couple leg kicks that are real nice, but that's about it so far.
I mean, a lot of people talk about Hermansson striking, but I don't really think it's that good in comparison to a lot of the other guys. When we talked about this fight last week, I said I think Vettori has the striking advantage.
Yeah, I thought for sure that Hermansson would want to get this to the ground as fast as he can.
Early.
It's still early, but I figured his best aspect would be on the ground.
That's what I'm saying. The pressure.
Look
right
at
there.
that. He's
Ooh,
got a
look at
mouse
that.
on that right or that left temple.
side of his eye. Yeah, right above the eye, right there. Well, on the outside temple area, like you were saying.
Yeah, it's like right between the eyebrow and the temple, kind of just
Yeah.
up there. He's got a
Those body kicks though from
Hematoma
Hermansson
is
might
getting
play
bigger.
though. those body kicks, because Hermansson's landed a few of those.
Yeah. Hermansson doesn't seem like he knows how to use his
See, there's
range,
another
though.
body shot.
He has the reach. He's got a 1-inch height advantage and a
Oh,
3.5
definitely
inch
doesn't know
reach
how to use the
advantage.
range.
And he's fighting like the shorter fighter.
Yeah.
And Vettori's striking has just been far better at this point.
Yep.
Ooh!
Yeah. No way!
Yeah.
Oh!
But he's letting him up.
No
and Hermansson,
way!
those aren't going to stop it. Oh, is he going to choke out
No.
Hermansson?
No, he's not. Hermansson's gone.
No
he's got
way.
the side.
He's out.
No,
Okay.
Yeah. No,
He's
he gave
grabbing
up
it
the
again,
angle on
though.
there. The angle's not right on it.
Good on Herb not stopping that, though. I got to say.
He's giving up the thumbs up,
Yeah.
and then he grabs back.
This is, see, I told
Holy
you.
shit.
Vettori looks good for sure. To be fair, it wasn't really short notice. He was supposed to fight next Saturday.
He had a camp. He just had a week shorter notice.
It's just a different opponent. That's really a different opponent, and you have to cut weight a little bit faster than you're supposed to.
7 days left, But if you're trying to take it as the most
Those
scientific
oh
approach,
yeah.
if you're trying to take the most scientific approach, you try to peak on a schedule.
Right,
So
you're looking
that
for a
that
perfect
1 week
time.
sooner could be a big difference, but it shouldn't really be that big of a difference. All right,
But Hermansson
now
is
we
recovered.
have the game that I wanted to see. I
All
knew this
right.
was going to the ground, but I didn't think it'd be going to the ground with Hermansson rocked and hurt. Like he got lucky that it
No,
didn't.
and
get
I
stopped.
told you though, Hermansson does not look like he knows how to fight
his
with his
range.
range. He's got the range.
Oh my god.
He's fighting like he's the shorter fighter.
Yeah.
But Vettori's looking real crisp and clean with his strikes too. There's no wasted movement from what I'm seeing. Everything's technically on point.
Yep. I mean, and I figured that he'd have the striking advantage.
Ooh, he's cranking that one.
Is he in on it?
He's
Is
in
he
on that.
it?
He doesn't have a good
he's
chance
not-
to crank it
he's
though.
not in on it. Oh
Let
man,
go.
but that was close. The problem, the problem. It's not even a problem. The thing about submissions though is it's so much position, and when you get guys that are high level, like they can change their body just a little bit. A quarter of an inch could be all the difference between being choked out and being perfectly okay.
28 seconds left here in the first round. Dude, would you say 10-8 maybe? He's got the drop.
Yes.
He knocked him
yes,
down.
10-8.
He's controlled the ground.
I would say 10-8 for sure. It was so close to being stopped. He got lucky it didn't get
It
stopped.
was very close to being stopped.
And he hasn't done anything to negate it. He's
And they're
got dominated on the ground so far.
And they're supposed to be implementing more 10-8s based off that type of criteria right
Yeah.
there.
I would say 100% that's a 10-8 unless he drops him right here.
Damn, that's got that
10-8.
Yeah, that's got to be.
10-8.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I would say
Hermansson's gotta
10-8.
recover. I'm saying 10-8 for sure. For sure 10-8 in my opinion.
Just because he was so close to finishing it.
and
you
and
gotta give him the
Hermansson
10-8.
never recovered really. Hermansson never had a dominant position after that.
No, he recovered, but he recovered enough to defend, and that's about it.
He survived.
Yeah.
He didn't recover. He survived. Look at him. He still looks beat the fuck up.
Yeah. He knows he's got to get this
There's
down
a
now.
difference in the corner.
I'll bet you he comes out and he shoots right away.
Yeah, Blasian Ray, I agree. Marvin Vettori looks good. Looks really good. But like Cullen said, though,
Boom.
it's just 7 days shorter. He did have a camp
Look at
already.
that. It was just a 1-2. That was literally all that was a 1-2 and put him down.
But that was his, his power hand. That's his straight
It was
left.
his power hand. That's the 2. That's his power hand.
Yep.
But damn.
Man. All right. Hermansson right here. You got to figure out how to change
Dude, this
this
is
around.
big. If Marvin Vettori beats Hermansson, he's going to leapfrog into the top 5. Should leapfrog
I
into
meant
the
to
top
push
5.
this away when I burped.
And he pulled it forward. I saw that. But Hermansson's pressuring right away.
He knows he's got to make up some ground.
Now, I've said round 2 submission, so let's go, baby. Give me something here.
Vettori still looks pretty fresh, though.
Oh, for sure. He didn't even seem like he wasted a lot going for anything there. Yeah, Adam Martin, 10-8, Vettori as well. Yeah, we
I
agree.
agree.
We agree.
100%. 100%.
Percent.
100%. What the fuck, dude? Now we're
This beer's got our tongue swollen, that's all. That's what I'm
Bilal
trying.
Muhammad. Keep punching.
I think
Now
we're
Hermansson's in on the shot.
we're not even a minute in and Hermansson's already on a leg. I told you he's going to come out for that takedown early.
Mm-hmm.
You have to at this point. You know that you're
Ankle.
out. You're
Grab
out.
the fucking ankle and pull the leg in.
Oh my God. You're outclassed on the feet. He's got that leg sunk.
Now switch it up to the both. That's a double leg.
Oh,
You switch
come
to double
on.
now. You waited too long.
Either way, he knows he's outclassed on the feet. He's 100% outclassed on his feet right now.
Yeah.
Vettori looks phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I knew that this was going to be
And Hermansson gets another takedown.
switch to double. Control the hip.
He's going to roll
You
out on you,
fucking
and there he
moron.
is. He's got the reverse. He just, that was too
Excuse
easy.
my language. Sorry. But you got to switch to a double leg on that. Control the hip. You can't let him scoot to the outside.
No, but you're supposed, oh my God. Are
It's
we
just wrestling.
overrating his grappling, or
No.
is Vettori's just underrated?
Vettori is not underrated. He's got like 9 or 10 submissions.
No, I know.
But
we're comparing him to
well,
Hermansson right
caliber of opponent. The only thing you have to compare it to is caliber of opponent, and I feel like Hermansson's had the tougher caliber of
now. He's
opponent.
got an arm. Watch out. Hold on. Ooh, Vettori rolled out.
Right, so we look at that. I figured Vettori would have the striking advantage. I thought Hermansson would have the ground advantage, but it's because of how they looked against the caliber of opponent that they faced.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's necessarily we overrated Hermansson. I just think that we've seen him against tougher fighters
Yeah, tougher fighters and tapping out.
or
tough fighters.
higher rated fighters, higher ranked fighters.
And we've seen Vettori controlled on the ground a little bit.
Yeah.
But maybe, dude, he looks leaps
He
and
looks
bounds
fucking
better than
fantastic.
anything I feel like we've seen him at so far.
100%.
He's controlling Hermansson on the ground. He's
But
outclassing
how much does that?
him on
How
the
much
feet.
does that early rock have to do with it?
Oh,
a
I'm sure there's
recent
a
stat
lot.
came out, and I think it was like 98% of the time, the first person who gets concussed loses the fight. So
Makes
how
sense.
much of this grappling that we're seeing is a result of the fact that Hermansson got rocked early on?
Yeah, unless you're Pat Barry.
Yeah, well, Pat Barry's the one who got knocked out by Chet Congo.
Well, yeah, that's I meant Chet Congo. To
Yeah.
Chet Congo, because you get knocked out and then you come back and knock out the dude that knocked you out.
Yeah. So it just kind of it just happens. Like if I look at it,
Vettori stands up. Looks like he might be trying to say, "Come on, I don't know." He's playing with him a little bit.
I mean, he's dominating this round.
He's dominated the whole fight.
Hermansson's down at this point. He hasn't had any success anywhere. He failed on his takedown attempt.
I mean, he got a takedown, but
No,
he didn't.
He didn't.
He got
I mean,
the takedown, but he didn't do anything. He
No,
just got reversed instantly.
No, I mean, like if this, I'm going based off of wrestling rules.
well,
If this is
we're
wrestling
not wrestling. This is MMA,
well, when I think of a secured takedown, I'm thinking of wrestling, right? That's not an actual
where you score the
takedown.
points.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking of. Like that's not
Sure.
an actual like takedown because you don't secure control.
Yeah, well,
right?
the
He
UFC
made
will give him a
hit.
takedown for that.
We'll pull it
He
up
got
and
him
we'll
on his
find out.
ass.
We'll see what they actually gave him there. Do they give him the takedown?
They'll
or-
give him
or
a
do they not?
takedown and a reversal
Ooh, but
because
that
he
was
got
a good
reversed.
right. That was a good right from fucking Hermansson. Finally, he lands something.
Yeah. But
Oh, man.
it's just I wonder if their measurements are off because Vettori seems like the longer fighter. He's
No,
fighting. He's fighting
he
like
looks-
the longer
He
fighter.
Hermansson looks like the longer fighter.
He
just
looks
doesn't
like
know
it.
how to use the range, like you said.
If,
I liked his kicks early on, though. I did
Good.
like his body kicks because they were landing.
well, the leg kicks and the body kicks. He needs to go to that again. I mean, he's got 5.5 minutes to try to do something, dude.
5.5 minutes.
Or we're in a 5-round fight. Never mind.
What the fuck?
I forgot they still made this a 5-round because
Yeah, I was like, what are you talking about?
well, most of the time they don't do 5 rounds on these fight changes.
On
But a couple times
so
they
on
have.
on the late minute fight changes, I think it just really comes down to what they can negotiate in the back room, right?
That is true. If the other fighter's willing to do 5
Yeah.
rounds too. Oh, I was originally scheduled for 3. I'm not going 5. We've seen that.
Yeah, I'm saving a card. I'm helping you out. Why the fuck should I go 5?
Yeah, unless
That
you're
just
going to pay me.
That just benefits the dude that's had the camp longer.
What's that famous saying? Fuck you, pay me. So
100%. All right, so right now,
that's 2-0.
that's 2017.
2017, yeah.
Yeah, I would say 2017 in my opinion. Let's go to those fight stats. I want to see what those fight stats look like. Oh, we've been crushing cans over here.
Dude,
Don't touch
our
my beer.
third beer is still
I thought
full.
you were gonna drink my beer. I was about to get. I was
It's
like,
not even that. I feel like we're just allergic to this beer. It's swelling our tongues up.
I don't know. It's a good beer though. I like it. It's fucking me up though.
It's not bad. Rogue Brewery comes through with another good beer. Rogue Brewery never disappoints, guys. If you ever get a chance to go to the Northwest, you ever hit up Newport, Oregon, hit up Rogue Brewery. They never disappoint.
Yeah, 100%.
Never disappoint.
If you can't get to their brewery, they're also available in most of our local stores.
Yeah, widely throughout the Northwest.
So, yeah, widely throughout the Northwest. Pick it up. Anything you get from them is probably a winner. Find out what your favorite kind of beer is, what your favorite style is. Grab it from them. It's a winner.
Yeah. They don't have the stat updates
Round
for
3.
this, though. I'm not liking that.
For what?
For this, to see, because when you click on it, right, you score your round. They're not showing the community. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Vettori comes out right away and backs up Hermansson again. There's the leg kick, but it was checked.
Yeah, but even a checked low leg kick can still be damage.
Yeah, even Blazing Ray's confused that he's the taller, longer fighter, but he's
getting picked
fighting
apart.
like he's a shorter fighter.
Mm-hmm. He's shelling up. He's bending his knees, and it looks like he's trying to get in close. Vettori's trying to keep him a little bit further.
Vettori's minus 900 at this point, with Hermansson plus 555.
I'm losing my money on all these fights tonight.
go drop another $1 on Hermansson at 555. I don't know what you got, but
that'd be $5.50 55-cent profit on that. No, I ain't throwing any more money on this right now. I've gone 0-4
Hermansson
on
shoots
my
for a
bets.
leg. He's got a single.
He
See
hasn't
what he
had,
does with
he
it.
hasn't had success finishing a single takedown yet, though.
See what he does.
Oh.
And he switches.
They
And
have
we're out.
Hermansson credited with 2 takedowns.
I was going to say, yeah, he had 2 in that round.
I don't credit him with any. I think
He wouldn't have scored points in wrestling, but they were he got him down on his ass, so they gave him the takedown. But he got back up.
But he didn't secure the position, so I don't consider that effective
He
takedown.
didn't do anything with them, but they were takedowns. They just weren't.
Vittori reversed him, so
Takedowns to score
Vittori
anything.
really, Vittori just used his momentum to take him down. That's really what happened.
And we got another. Hermansson's on another leg now. He's got that right again. Ooh, and he tripped him, but they both fell. That would have
Out
been
of position,
sick if
though.
he landed that.
Oh, that was sweet though.
That would have been so sick if he
it
landed
was.
that.
It would have been dope.
They were both. He kind of had the trip, but he was off balance on it.
Yep.
And Vittori's nose looking a little red. Ooh, a nice right as I say that.
So, Hermansson might be looking to play a war of attrition because Vittori's starting to look like he's tiring
He's tired.
He's taking some deep breaths.
Big breaths.
And defending
And
against shots
Hermansson's got
takes a
another
lot.
leg.
Defending against shots takes a lot.
But
even that little energy there. Ooh, and
that
body shot.
That might be the veteran presence coming through right now, though. That might make the difference in this fight.
Hermansson's starting to turn it
But
on
we
a
got to
little bit.
remember that first round's a 10-8.
Yeah.
So Hermansson needs to win all 3.
And that just to put a draw.
To put a draw.
Just to put a draw.
To put a draw, Hermansson needs to win all 3.
Vittori needs to secure one more to be sure. One more to be sure.
One more to be sure. Hermansson needs a finish for a win either way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's our opinion, guys. That's not...
Or he's got to get some big 10-8 round.
Yeah,
or
if he
something.
can get his own 10-8
But
round.
damn, that counter from Vittori just
But
stopped him in his track.
I think right now, after 3 minutes, I have Hermansson in the lead in this round.
Yes, I agree with that.
But we'll see what happens.
I agree. And Vittori's starting to fade fast.
He looks like he is going away a little bit.
I think more than a little bit. Even there, when they tied up there, I thought Vettori looked like the stronger fighter early on. They just tied up there, and Hermansson just broke apart and hit him with a good right. I feel like Hermansson's starting to get the strength advantage too, but I thought Vettori was stronger early on.
Yeah. Vettori looks like a tank, dude.
He's a fucking tank, dude.
That one connected though. Hermansson missed a right by a lot and then connected on a follow-up right.
Excuse me.
There's a left from Hermansson.
And he's getting the damage factor in this round too.
Yeah, Vittori's throwing. He's missing a little bit. He's hitting the arms.
Trying to counter.
Yeah, he's trying to counter, but he's hitting a lot of arms.
He's trying to play like he's a longer guy now, and it's not working for him now that he's more tired.
Yeah, that one connected though, right through the guard.
The hook lands for Hermansson there.
Vittori throws a body kick, but it was checked.
I think the toes.
Ooh, that 1-2 from Hermansson hit.
And the toes are all that you really need
Hermansson
to
with
dig
another
in.
right. Hermansson's been busier this round for sure. This is Hermansson's best round.
100%. 38 seconds left in the round.
They're still in the middle. Hermansson's finally looks like he might be starting to get his range down. He still seems scared, though, when he throws.
Dude, he got dropped. He's still concussed, though.
Yeah.
Is he going to be one of that less than 2%
It's
that
possible.
wins after being the first one concussed?
It's possible, but that 10-8 is going to make it real hard. He has to finish,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it even the odds.
He's got to
even
finish
higher.
strong here too. You've had a good round, but don't let Vettori look good
No.
at the end of it.
I
5
think he's
seconds
got
left.
this round. 5 seconds left. 2-1. That's 10-9
Yep.
Hermansson for me.
Yep. Let me transition real quick to the stats real quick.
Yep.
Boom. So right now, Hermansson actually pulled ahead in
Total strikes.
significant strikes.
Okay.
Now he's closing the gap on total strikes, 75 total for Vettori, 53 for
But he
Hermansson.
pulled ahead in significant.
Yes. Or, sorry, 59 total for Hermansson, but he has 53 significant strikes
Compared to
versus
46.
Vettori's 46. So the gap is really starting to close. Did you
I
get it?
Nope.
Where'd it go?
It flew off that way.
Oh, I thought you got it.
You saw that?
Yeah,
That was
It
close.
was right here, dude. It was like about to land.
I thought I got it, dude. It looked like it, but I saw
I was
something
trying
fly.
to I was trying to ignore it, and it was like right here in my eye, and then you fucking reached, and I thought it was gone. I was like, did you get it? So in this round, he closed the gap, but it's not enough to make up.
You
for
look
that
at that
10-8.
27-16 significant strikes
Yeah.
in that round alone.
Yes, it's not. It's not enough to make up for that 10-8 though.
Nope, it's not.
So right
But
now,
that's assuming those judges score based on the criteria they're supposed to.
I mean, hard to not on that round.
Sometimes those judges don't
Hard
give out
to
10-8s
not
when
to.
they're supposed to.
Yeah, in that round, I don't know. Ooh,
There's a
but
good one from
starts
Vettori.
out good there.
He starts with a good 1-2.
Oh man,
So we're starting out wild again, man. They might pull fight of the night on this
I think
one
that
too,
they're
guys.
about. Yeah, I was just about to say that. At this point, right now, I would say fight
We're
of
in
the night.
round 4. This is
This is fight of the night.
fight of the night for sure.
And I feel bad for Dolidze versus Allen because that was a fantastic fight.
They might give it to him if we get a good finish here.
I don't know. There's been several good finishes in this card.
There's
though.
been a lot.
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
at
that
least
knee.
4. See,
Come
look at
on.
this. Sheehan has a 29-28 Vettori. He didn't give a 10-8 first round.
Well, we know Sheehan's
And
an idiot.
we do know that. And if we get the judges in here that are thinking like Sheehan, it might be.
Yeah. Okay, Baldwin has a 29-28 Vettori. I don't know what
What
these
the
fucking
hell?
dudes are
See,
thinking though.
I don't think these guys read the current rule
But I
book.
would say Vettori's winning this round so far.
He's up so far, but we're only a minute in.
Yeah.
But I don't think these guys are reading the current rule book.
Yeah, that's possible.
Based off the criteria, you got to give round 1 a 10-8.
Yeah, it's got that first round's a 10-8, 100% in my opinion.
Just based off the criteria laid out in the unified rules of MMA,
Yes.
that's a 10-8.
100%. You know what we should do though? We should do an episode where all we do is we
Just break down the rules.
The rules. Why don't we do that? Just
I'm down.
let's
We
just
can pull up the rules
rules
and go through a different rule each week.
and now what we need to do
Or
though.
each episode, or just
No,
make
just-
a video for
let's-
each one.
Let's just do a long one, breaking it down and debating what they mean.
And then put up shorter clips. I almost grabbed it.
Yeah. No, but I mean, I would say let's debate what we think that they mean. So when
Yeah.
we come
Ooh,
into
there we
it,
go. There we go. Hermansson landed a nice right.
that way when we come into it,
Good left.
we can talk about based off of
There's a
this
right from
criteria, in our pure understanding, this is what I'm given.
Yeah. I feel like the rules, people oftentimes talk about interpretation. Rules should not be open for interpretation. They're rules. They should be a set standard of criteria
100%.
that are not left open for
Ooh.
interpretation by judges or anybody.
Yep.
It's laid out. This is how it is.
Yeah.
This is your scoring criteria. This is what you follow. This is what
Vittori's
you
starting
do.
to run away with this round though.
He is. He's coming along. Well, Hermansson had a good minute there.
He's had a couple of good spots,
We got-
but Vittori's starting to just outland. He's once again looking like the longer fighter.
So, I mean, after 2.5 minutes, I think Vettori's up a minute and a half to a minute for Hermansson. It's been pretty
Now
close.
damage can change it though.
Yeah. This is definitely fight. This has been fantastic. I'm so glad Herb didn't stop it in the first round.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Herb would have had every right to though.
It was close. I thought he was going to. It was really close.
I probably wouldn't have complained.
I don't think I would have complained if Herb stopped it.
No.
Hermansson was shelled up for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, and then obviously based off of what we saw earlier, where the fight
Woo!
was finished in OSP versus
Yeah.
Jamal Hill while standing still.
Dude, look at Hermansson just coming forward, winging right now. He hasn't landed
That
very
was a
many.
nut punch, but he missed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it looked like he
he
targeted
missed
the
it right
nut,
to
dude.
the belly button.
Yeah, he looked like he was going right for the nut, dude.
It looked like it, but he's been coming forward this whole last minute, dude. He's been flying through that. He's been coming forward. This round's gonna be really hard to score.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
think Vettori's probably landed the better
know. Vettori,
shots.
I think he's landed the more strikes in this round.
I don't know
too.
if he's landed more this round, but he's landed the better shots this round for sure.
I wish I could pull up round by round stats.
It's
while
been
on the
going
live.
crazy. Hermansson with a good uppercut right there. And another right, and another good uppercut and a right from Hermansson.
Fucking A,
Those
dude.
went back to Vettori all the way up to the
Vettori's
cage.
still backing up, dude.
He's
hurt.
circling. He's hurt.
He's hurt.
I don't think Hermansson recognizes it.
No, I mean he doesn't. He just looks like he's circling though.
He does. He's playing possum really good right now because
Because he's hurt.
that hurt him. But now he seems clean.
The crazy thing is that's that straight
at
right
that.
versus that straight left.
You know what?
Wow.
In terms of damage factor, we got a hematoma on Hermansson's left side. Vettori's face is starting to turn red.
Well, Hermansson's face is entirely red though.
But yeah,
that
but
might
his
just
is
be
like
his skin.
his looks like blood red, like
yeah.
blood
That's what
pressure when
I'm
you get
trying to say. Like that
your
might just
face
be his
turns
skin.
red.
Yeah,
because you're angry or something. That's what his looks like. Vettori's face looks red from blood punching.
Fuck, this is a great round, but I still think Vettori's taking this round.
I don't know,
but it
dude.
might be Hermansson based off of pressure. But I
That's what
hate
I'm
the way
saying.
that he turns away when he gets punched.
Yeah, I don't
that
like that.
honestly makes him look like he's losing to me.
Dude, I don't know. This round was so hard to judge. Round 4 could go either way. Round 4 can go either way. I don't care if you give it to Hermansson or if you give it to Vettori. That's a split. I'm going to go ahead and just give that round to Hermansson based off pressure. I think Vettori landed the best shots, but I think the pressure negated that, man. I don't know. God, this is too hard, guys. My bias is probably coming through a little bit because I picked Hermansson, so I'm going to give him that round. So what do we got in terms of total strikes? Looks like Vettori's up 122 total strikes to Hermansson's 85 total strikes. But that's not for lack of strikes thrown. Hermansson's thrown 255 to Vettori's 267. When we go to significant strikes, Vettori is up 237 thrown with 94 landed to Hermansson's 248 thrown to 79 landed. Damn, you know what? That probably was a Vettori round if that's accurate because Hermansson was up in strikes after the third. He was up in significant strikes after the third anyway. And so if Vettori really pulled ahead that far in significant strikes, damn, dude, I don't know. Round 3 was close. What do you guys got? Round 4, here we go. Hermansson comes, or round 5, what did I say? Round 3, idiot. He comes out, throws a leg kick. Vettori lands with nice stiff left. These guys are just winging it right now. Jesus Christ. I think neither one of them want to go to the scorecard. I think Vettori is weary that if it does go to the scorecard, he might get screwed. Hermansson knows he's got to be down. He's got to know. That first round was a 10-8. Even if it really wasn't in the judges, you got to think it's a 10-8. But they are winging it, dude. Jesus. Vettori looks great. And here's Hermansson coming through, throwing some wild strikes. Jesus Christ. They're just winging it, bro. This is round 5. This is a fantastic round 5 so far. We're only a minute in, and these guys are just going to town. This is crazy.
All right.
Hermansson's catching back up in the significant strike area, though, according to the ESPN stats. But Vettori took a pretty big lead there at the end of he was up like 30 significant strikes at the end of round 4. Now he's only up, what was that, 20, 22?
All right. Well, 3 minutes and 40
Slow it
seconds
down a
left.
little bit. Uppercut.
that was
Ooh, nice
2 or 3 in a
uppercut.
row.
Yeah, it was 2 uppercuts. One to the body, one landed on the chin from Hermansson.
I'm surprised, though, because Vettori in round 3 looked like he was taking super huge deep
He
breaths.
did. He probably got his second win.
He had to, dude. He
This-
recovered in that round.
God, dude, recency bias. You get recency bias. This fight has been phenomenal. It's got to
Yeah.
go down as, I mean, you have to go through and actually look to think for fight of the year, but
What I would have to do is I would have to write down my favorite fights of like each card,
Yeah.
and then compare my favorite fights from each card. Some
That's a good
cards you might
idea.
have 2 or 3 though that you would have to. Put
you know
on
what
there.
we should do? The final week of December, let's go through, let's review what we've watched so far on the channel. We can go through and look at some of the other fights before we started doing our show. And let's come up with our fight of the year award.
Let's do like a breakout fighter of the year. Let's do a fight of the year, knockout of the year, our pick,
Yeah, these
And
these are
then-
our personal picks.
Yeah,
Let's do it. Let's do a whole award show
ooh.
from the Crushing Cans Award Show,
Yeah.
MMA Award Show. Let's do it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
You guys can send us your
I'm
picks
down.
too.
Live odds. Ooh, the odds got closer. Look at Hermansson's only plus 295 now. Vettori went from minus 900 to minus 400.
Hermansson's got to finish him though.
I think so.
Wow.
But this round is this round 5 has been extremely close too, dude. I don't know. I think Vittori's landed the better shots. Hermansson's been busy, but Vittori's the one actually landing.
I mean, the crazy thing is you get the old saying, when you get two grapplers against each other, you get a stand-up fight.
Dude. And we've
that's
saw
what
that
we've
twice
gotten.
tonight.
Yeah.
We've seen that twice
Ooh,
tonight.
but that was a fucking great 1-1-2 from Hermansson there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, dude! But
Damn, another right from
Vittori can
Hermansson.
just standing there and just land though.
Yeah.
He just moves out of the way a little and lands.
He kind of pulls back
Pop,
and
pop, pop.
lands.
fights like the longer fighter.
That's what I've been saying that all night. It's really weird.
Like Vittori's like Hermansson's in striking range right there.
Hermansson needs to.
Ooh.
I feel like he needs to find somebody that's going to teach him how to fight at range. Is Vettori hurt? He was
No.
backing up.
No, he's not hurt.
That
He's
was
not
really
hurt.
weird because he looked for a minute. It looked like he might have been hurt.
Yeah, Vittori's gonna.
Now
win
he's
this
coming
fight, though.
forward. We got a minute left. Hermansson's got to do something.
He's got to do something. Come on. Where are your coaches at yelling at you? I mean, they might be yelling at you. We can't hear anything.
Yeah.
A minute left. Come on, turn it up. Turn it
Come
up.
on. Ah. So I gave round 4 to Hermansson out of bias probably.
Out of pressure, you said. You said pressure, but I feel like Vettori landed.
probably won the round. He probably won it, to be fair. But I
I
gave
think
it
he
to
did.
Hermansson.
I think he won
Just
round 4.
just for the sake of trying to keep the fight close.
I mean, the fight's close. The scorecards might not reflect it,
But this fight has been close.
the fight
Outside
yeah.
the first round, the fight has been fantastic. I mean, the first round was
What
fantastic.
the fuck, Herb Dean? Don't clap at him and tell him to fucking do something. They've
They
been
got
battling,
20 seconds
dude.
left. Shut up, Herb.
Come on, guys, do something. Are you kidding me?
You
Have
haven't
not
been
watching
fighting
this
for
fight?
24 minutes.
Have you not been watching? Oh my God, though, but that could be a game
Oh, he's
changer.
got to heal.
That
He's got to
could be a
heal.
game
10,
changer.
9. We got
Oh, it's
5
out, it's
seconds.
out,
He's
it's out,
out.
it's
Oh
out.
my
It's
God!
out.
Wow.
Oh,
Phenomenal. Good job, guys. Phenomenal. Fight of the night.
hey, great.
We got to
fucking
get our
fight.
high five for the guy that says get our high fives in there.
We tend to high five sometimes.
Sometimes. Dude,
That was a
fight
great
of the
fucking
night.
fight.
Fight of the fucking night.
Wow. Hermansson's
Wow.
hurt though. His legs hurt.
Yeah,
He's
Hermansson?
limping. Yeah, he's.
Oh, yeah,
limping.
he is. So I'm giving that last round to Vettori. Submit. All right, what's my score? I've got it 48-46 for Vettori.
Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with that.
So what do we got? Let's see what the scores actually read. Yo, Blazing.
Except that you gave Vettori round, or you gave Hermansson round 4.
I did give
So
no. I gave Hermansson round 4.
So I'm saying 49-45.
It could be 49-45. It's probably the more accurate score.
I think 49-45. What do you guys think?
I gave Hermansson round 4 based off my bias and the fact that, and it was so close that I decided to give him pressure advantage.
Yeah, I mean,
But either way,
it was close. It was real
I think
close.
we all agreed that Vettori won this
Hey,
decision.
let's look at the final stats real quick before we.
real quick.
So, I mean, this is crazy. 164 strikes landed from Vettori, 122 for Hermansson.
Look at the significant strikes, though.
Yeah, 86 significant.
No, that's head.
Oh, no. 112 significant strikes for Hermansson and 136 for Vettori. So, I mean, based off of that stat alone.
All right, hold on.
Vettori wins the fight.
We're back. And, Vettori rises up the ranks, guys.
Regardless, win or loss.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-46, and 49-45.
Oh, we got 2 10-8s.
You got one.
49-45?
Only one of them.
That would have been 2.
So Marvin Vettori
Because the only way you get a 45 is a 50-45. That's winning all
Well, there-
5 rounds.
Oh, you're saying 2 judges, or only one guy gave 2?
No, there would have had to been 2 10-8s on that final scorecard because he scored at 49-45. Well, no, that would have been 1 10-8. 49-46 would have been 10-8, yeah. I don't know.
You're confusing the fuck out of me
I'm
right
confusing
now.
the fuck out of myself.
There was one person who gave it 10-8, and that was the 49-45.
Yeah.
Is my math wrong?
No, you're right. I think that's what threw me off is only one judge gave it 10-8.
Yeah.
I think that might have been what threw me off. Because I'm hearing 49-46,
His arm's
49-46.
hurting, dude.
Yeah, they're both hurting, dude.
Yeah.
These guys are both going to go in, and they're both hurting.
Vettori's left arm is killing him right now.
The
His
right
face is
leg
fucking
from
hurting him.
Hermansson's hurting.
Hermansson's face and leg is hurting him. That was a great fucking fight.
Phenomenal
from both of those battle,
guys. Dude.
He was. Are they not gonna? Oh, they're doing him in the back now, huh?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Phenomenal battle. Phenomenal fight. I'm super happy for Vettori. That was a great win. Hard fought contested win over a top 5 guy.
100%, dude. Wow. You know what? 8-fight card though. This was a great 8-fight card.
Yo, I agree, Blasian. Middleweight just got real. It got interesting. There is another contender at middleweight.
Very interesting.
Because to me, Hermansson was a contender.
Well, here's the thing, though.
Now Vettori he looked better than Hermansson. He obviously won.
I want to see more from the ground game because I think the only way somebody takes the belt from Adesanya is going to be on the ground.
Get him down.
Now
you got to be able to get him down.
Hermansson was the dude I thought would be able to potentially do it.
Yeah.
But
Look at that.
Struggled getting
47 to 18 in total strikes in the first round. How is that not a 10-8?
Yeah, that was a 10-8.
2 judges did not score that
He
round
almost
a 10-8.
finished him. He almost finished him.
He almost finished him in the first round.
Honestly, anytime you almost finish somebody and they don't come back to almost finish you, it should probably be a 10-8 automatic rule.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that Vettori didn't get screwed out of a decision because some judges saw some stupid shit. But I mean, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
There should have been a 10-8 at least though in that first round for all 3 judges.
No, I agree. But hey, real quick, let's get out of here though.
Yeah, you guys ready to get out of here?
This was a great night of fights. Don't forget to join us next weekend for Figueiredo versus
UFC 256.
Yes, Figueiredo versus Moreno. That's gonna be awesome. But we also have Tony Ferguson returning after that beatdown versus Charles Oliveira.
And that's going to be a crazy fight.
That should be a good one. Now, does the winner of that fight get a title shot?
Probably not because the UFC is not making Conor Poirier a title. So that's probably got to be the number 1.
I mean, but realistically, if Ferguson wins, they do the Khabib Ferguson one more time. They try it one more time.
I don't think they will.
I think that they try it.
I don't think they will, especially with Khabib being retired right now. They won't.
Is he though? They had that meeting.
They keep doing all this weird shit, and now that meeting, you know what turned out of that? Khabib's trying to get his own MMA promotion on Fight Pass.
Oh, I believe it.
That's what he's doing.
No, I 100% believe it. But regardless, we got Kevin Holland versus Jacare Souza.
That's my fight, baby. Kevin Holland's my guy for Fight of the Year.
Your favorite heavyweight of all time, Ciryl Gane.
Ciryl, not all time. Let's get out of there.
Who's your favorite of all time?
Andre Arlovsky's my favorite.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Andre Arlovsky's always been your favorite.
He's always been my favorite.
Ciryl Gane's your dude right now.
Ciryl Gane is my dude right now.
He's been your dude for probably the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Probably the last year and a half.
Ciryl Gane's my dude right now.
Junior Dos Santos. I met that dude, knockout artist. I got a picture with him somewhere.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I met him at a UFC after party after Anderson versus Sonnen won.
Yep.
Yeah. So we were at the after party.
Yeah, Blasian says that whole card from early prelims to the main is stacked. It is, dude. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Not to mention Mackenzie Dern versus Javier Jadnaroba.
Jandiroba,
who is gonna be fucking fun to watch.
Should be a great match.
Tisha Torres versus Angela Hill. I mean, I think that Tisha Torres, she was on a bit of a losing streak, but everyone she loses to is champions.
Yeah, I think Angela Hill's probably got that one. If I'm just a quick one, I don't know.
I mean,
I gotta look into it a little bit more. Angela Hill.
I'm going with Tisha Torres in that one right now.
I probably want
100%.
I want Tisha to win.
Quarantillo versus Tucker. Billy Quarantillo versus Gavin Tucker. That's going to be huge.
Should be a fun one.
No, I honestly can't believe that Carl Robertson's on the undercard, but I think that's more because
Gavin Tucker is the guy that beat dude that fought tonight.
Justin James, Guitar Hero.
Justin James, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. So, I mean, next week's card is
It's going to be fun. We're going to be back with some more guys crushing cans. Grab your cans. You know what we're going to try to do this week? We're going to try to get our drink out there early. So if you have the ability, we're drinking a lot of local beers, so it might not be possible to get the same beer that we're drinking. But get your cans ready for the weekend, man.
Hey, you
Crush
know what?
some cans with us.
even if you're not drinking the same drink as us, let us know what you're going to be drinking. Send it to us in advance. Go to our Facebook page, Crushing Cans Podcast. Find us on Facebook. Send us a private message on there with the picture of what you're drinking. We'll throw it up on the live stream. We'll put you in there. We'll tag you on it. Put your picture up there for a second. Let everybody know what you're drinking. But let us know what you're drinking. And if you do get the same beer, for sure, let us know.
Oh, absolutely. Let us know what you think, man. And if you've got a beer recommendation that you guys think we need to get our hands on, let us know.
It doesn't matter if it's local or not. We have ways to get it.
We got people that'll send us some stuff, man. We got
a connection across the country.
We just
right
had
now.
some of that Hershey Porter, that you can only pick up on the East Coast.
Yeah, you can't pick up on the
You
west
can
side of the
only get it on the
Mississippi.
East Coast.
And we got that here. So
So
we'll get it sent to us if we really have to. If you got a recommendation, let us know. We'll figure it out. Hey,
But hey, don't
once
forget,
again-
guys, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that way you guys know when we're going live, you get that notification right away. We've been drinking Rogue Out of Line West Coast IPA. Jake, what'd you think?
oh, I fucking loved it.
Did I pick a
dude.
good one this week?
You picked a great one.
All right, man. I
We've
thought
had
you
nothing
picked a good one the last 2 weeks.
The last few weeks have been good.
This has been
Honestly,
good. We've
it's
had a
been
good
great
roll,
few
baby.
weeks.
Since that I wasn't a big fan of the Hershey Porter. I was not a fan
That
of
might
that.
be because of it might be because of the East Coast thing though.
It might be. We're just used to good beer out here.
I mean, honestly, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't bad. I
wasn't
just wasn't
bad.
a fan of it.
It wasn't. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I was.
I
looking
drank
for.
the rest of them.
I don't know what I was looking for.
I was
with it.
looking for more of a porter.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I was looking for a porter. I just don't know. Maybe it was because of all the hype of it.
It was
being
super hype
it was
with the
super
Hershey
hype
chocolate. It was the
from the oldest
collaboration.
brewery in the country.
Yep.
All these things,
Jingling Brewery and Hershey's with that collaboration.
Speaking of which, I think there's a Jingling fighting on next week's card.
That's funny.
Yeah.
But either way, you guys. All right, man. Are you ready to get out of here?
I'm 100% ready.
Yo, we've been having a good night, guys.
Hey,
Thanks for joining us.
Jingling Lee is fighting on next week's card.
That's funny.
I told you.
That is funny. Let's grab your cans, pick them up, guys. Let's go. We're crushing these babies. We out.